Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Magic Pixel episode 12. Listen here. We're back. What's good, everybody? Hopefully, you guys have all been well. We have our updated graphics for the show, by the way, in case you guys didn't notice. We're all level 4 now. Yeah.
Woo!
For real level 4. Instead of
everyone.
like level 3
Welcome
last
to Magic
time.
Pixel episode.
So, yeah, we're back this week.
Stop it.
For episode 12. You know, we're hanging in there. It's going to be nice to play some D&D. Level 4 is great. Last time we were in the midst of being, you know, fantastic citizens. I'm not doing the recap. We were in the midst of being fantastic citizens, and we had a great time. What?
What's happening right now?
I'm just describing what was happening, and I was going to ask you for the recap. I was going to say we were being fantastic citizens, as always, after we blew up a building, and, you know, it's been great. We moved the show back a day. I was beat up yesterday, and also there was the blackout yesterday, so a lot of people weren't streaming or doing anything. So there's no Wednesday night fights this week, which is normally why Anthony and some of us are busy, so this seemed like a good day to push it back to. I think the plan is next week, as usual, on Tuesday, same time, same place, same plan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys ready for the recap?
Nah.
Rynge?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Let's just chill out and talk. I think that'd be great.
More bird's nest talk?
No,
I could
please,
go on
no.
days.
You could.
No? Okay. Having bird's nest and pineapple drink in Belize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Now, that's one of our Patreon exclusives, is Anthony talking about his former life as an international spy.
Dude, I really believe it.
I
I'm
do
really
too.
starting to believe it.
I think so.
I think it's facts.
It's definitely true.
Don't
All
look
right.
into him. My back.
His back?
Man, whatever you do.
Forgot the ground part.
Don't look into his ground back.
Get into the meniscus mind state early. I like it. Method acting. All right. So we have arrived at Magic Pixel Session 12. On Session 11, the group escaped from the Platinum Disc after blowing it up, as Sajam mentioned before. When you guys were all leaving the Platinum Disc, you did notice that a dark red gas was escaping from the Platinum Disc, which you all determined to be Gensai, the alcohol gin that had been staying there. You couldn't really make out many of the other bodies that were found, whether they be dead or alive. Couldn't really eye specifically who the people were that arrived as well to take a look at the scene, whether it be from the city or other factions. But you did manage to step away from the Platinum Disc safely. You regrouped at the Floating Head before taking the body of Wodan to the House of Awe to try to cash in on one of the resurrections that Mari had guaranteed you for freeing her from the Temple of Cronus. Arriving at the House of Awe, you were led to a Furbolg named Daro, who was one of the Druid specialists at the House of Awe, who had been performing the resurrections, or was going to perform the resurrection, and he had performed a resurrection on Mari's assistant, Godfrey, before. On the resurrection, upon doing so, we found out that... What happened? We good?
Huh? Yeah, I think we're chilling.
Oh, I thought I heard like an echo or something. Hanzo.
It's not me.
I thought I heard something though. But Daro tried the resurrection on Wodan, but found out that his soul, it's not that it wasn't willing to go back, but that the decision of that was not under his control. And that determined, you guys kind of like brainstormed that a little bit, came to the conclusion that the last you heard from Wodan was that he signed a contract or made some type of deal with the Thieves Guild regarding getting a loan from one of the members. And you all have had experience dealing with the Thieves Guild and seeing their type of devilish influence that they have. So after that, you found out that the spell would still take effect after 10 days, so you determined that maybe you get the body back or you get whatever wrong righted before then to maybe get his resurrection. But after that, you all decided to go to the warehouse district because you picked up a lead on some of the merchants guild information saying that they had delivered a package to one of the storage facilities in the warehouse district. Upon arrival, you discovered that it was a Mr. Molly who had apparently been shot on one of the globes that you noticed in the floating head, but seemingly no wound, no bullet wound or anything like that. He's been tied up, slightly interrogated, as you all found out as at the end of the last episode, that the item in question that everybody's been talking about in regards to the auction is a deck of many things, and that is where we will pick it up. So I believe the last thing you asked him, Soren, was give me the skinny on the deck of many things, correct?
Yeah. I asked him what the hell it was.
Quick question: is he like beat up because I wrote that?
Yes, he is beat up.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
he's
beat up and
blindfolded as
pretty
well, right?
What happened?
I said he's blindfolded as well, right?
Yes, he is currently blindfolded. He is not gagged, as you guys have been kind of talking to. You removed his gag. He's blindfolded. He's beat up. He looks a little malnourished. Definitely not in the best condition he's ever been in. And he goes, "What? You want to know about the deck of many things? Oh, well, it could bring your wildest dreams to fruition, or it could result in disaster. It's really
kick
all
him in. It's really all about what? Sorry, I missed it.
It's really all upon your luck."
Can I kick him in the shins and say, "Be more specific"?
Okay, give me an intimidation check.
It is a total of 27.
Jesus.
So you kick him in the shins. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's not cool, man. That's a very vulnerable part of me right now, especially when I'm blindfolded. But if you want specifics, I can give you a couple. Yeah, I mean, there's this card that, from what I heard, again, I haven't pulled all these cards, or I'd be in a very different place than I am right now. But from what I know about the deck, it could give you an answer to a great mystery that you ask it. It will increase your abilities beyond the normal capabilities of humanoids. It could make you kind of like a nobleman and give you great skill and proficiency and persuasion, but it could also, take away all your wealth, remove all your land, disintegrate all your magic items. There's a lot of stuff.
I'll turn and look at Alexander.
What do you say we continue this elsewhere? Because you never know when somebody might come a calling.
Oh, you want to like drag him to some other spot? You got like a place?
I mean, you have your guild or establishment we could take him to, I suppose. He's blindfolded. He can't see where we're going.
That's what they want you to think.
Anymore, by the way. Just say.
What'd you say, bro?
I said I'd really like to not be blindfolded anymore, by the way.
Yeah, well, I'd like to be filthy rich. We don't always get what we want. Hey, if you were trying to hide from people who wanted you dead and also faked your death, where would you go? You got like a place?
Yeah, I got a hideout.
Can I insight check if that's legit?
Sure.
I believe this. 22.
22. Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
I turn and look at Alexander. I'm like,
while you guys do that, I'm gonna kick him in the other shin and be like, "Why would they want you dead?"
Oh, God damn it. I don't think they want me dead. That's why they've been keeping me here locked up. Oh, God damn it.
so like, where's the deck right now?
The deck, I mean, last time I had the deck, I was talking to the machine of the Merchants Guild. We were in negotiations. I was going to take one of his many fine constructs off his hands in exchange for, one of my many fanciful items. But before that happened, last thing I knew, I was knocked out. Everything that I had on me was taken, and it's probably with the machine, wherever he is.
Can I say when was this? And I'm gonna look outside to make sure no one's speaking.
All right, give me a perception check.
And also, can I? I'll stand him up. I'm assuming he's like stuck in the chair. I'll stand him up, and I'm gonna like pat him down to make sure he doesn't have anything on him.
13.
Yeah, he's like ankles are tied to the chair too, so you gotta unwrap the.
Yeah,
the
I'll
rope.
cut him loose.
Okay, so yeah, you do that. You unwrap like his arms and his legs, and you stand him up. And what do you do after that?
I wanted to check him to see if he's got anything on. I want to keep his hands tied, but like untie the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, you just lift him up off the chair, keep or untie the legs, and start searching. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I got 13 on perception.
13 on perception. Okay.
All right. Investigation. 1.
1. Okay. And what'd you ask him, Atoq?
When did this occur? His kidnapping.
When this, he's like, oh, it's been about 2 weeks now, from what I can tell.
And you have survived with no food or water.
Oh no, they've been feeding me just barely enough to keep me alive. And as he says that, you are taking a look outside, and you don't see anybody, but you do hear a few footsteps that are getting louder, and it's accompanied by a conversation. And you hear, "Yo, this chopped cheese from Franklin's hits, man. Molly better appreciate this shit." He's like, "Can y'all even taste this food?" And you hear a different voice in response. They go, "We can. We just don't necessarily need to eat. We don't need to necessarily do a lot of things we do, but it's more fun this way." He's like, "You got that right." And they all start like cackling.
Is there light coming from inside this space?
No.
I had the
Okay.
light above. I cast the light.
Yeah.
I'll take that off and then say there are some thugs coming here to approach and feed him. Should we surprise and kill them or leave?
An ambush and then throwing them in here is probably preferable, so we get a little bit of a head start on them. As
I take the
him immediately knowing he's gone.
I said, okay, I close the door then.
Yeah.
Like the garage door, the one
Yeah.
that Molly's in. Okay. So all of you step outside of the garage door, close the metal garage door down in the
No,
storage.
I'm waiting inside.
Oh, you're waiting inside. I see. Okay. So you're waiting for them to open the storage unit.
I don't know if everyone else is. That was my
I will step
Yeah,
out
no,
and
I want that.
lock the door back up.
I'm inside as
and then
well.
hide.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take the form of Mr. Molly.
Oh,
I'm hiding on the floor right next to the garage door.
yeah. I'll take Molly and I'll shove him in the corner, I guess, and then I'll stay inside also.
Okay. So everybody's inside except for Alexander, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll take out my sword and ready an attack on the first person that. I
Yeah.
see.
Okay. Alexander, give me a stealth check. Nobody else needs to give me a stealth check.
Time for the one.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Do it.
Hey, where's my... Hey.
Are you
I
doing
closed my
D&D
monitor.
Beyond?
Damn it.
What?
I turned it off. I don't know why I did.
Everything's going
Alright.
wrong.
Oh.
8.
Okay.
Damn, not far
Oh.
off the one.
Jesus.
Okay. So, approaching now from those footsteps that you hear, you see 4 individuals headed in your direction. Alexander, as you kind of like post up in a safe spot. One human male, looks to be like in his late 20s. He's accompanied by 2 Warforged, all 3 of them dressed in like that neon camo gear that you've seen the Merchants Guild dressed in. And following the 3 of them is a wicked-looking suit of plate armor that seems to be inhabited by red arcane energy. Like no actual humanoid is wearing it. Looks like this.
Whoa! Wow!
Do I think there's a genie inside of it?
Ooh, give me
Oh.
I
Wow.
like the ooh. that's the question right there.
Wait.
17.
You feel in your stomach and like your innards like a little bit of twitch of pain real quick, or not of pain but of fear. Like your stomach kind of drops out, but as you examine it a little bit closer, you can tell that it is not a genie inside. It's some type of different arcane construct.
All right, I wipe the sweat from my brow and fucking ready myself with the card name.
Okay.
Kool-Aid man.
So, as you like kind of feel that twinge of fear, and you take a look to make sure you see more closely that it's not the genie, I think that is what kind of gives you away a little bit in your stealth check. And you hear one of the goons go, "Hey, what the hell you doing around here?"
I point at myself.
Gotta mute myself.
Oh yeah, you.
You guys have any idea what 2B is?
The hell, man! This is not how these storage units are labeled at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm here for somebody else, and they told me it was in 2B.
Give me a deception check.
Are you telling robots where 2B is?
Man, hit him with the who point. Me?
What is my roll? 7. Fuck you, game.
7 total. He goes
7.
as you say that. He motions for the 2 Warforged to go grab you.
I bolt.
Okay, all right. Let's all roll initiative here.
Son of a bitch.
Oh god
You
damn it!
fucking come on, man.
That's not
What kind of sneaky man are you? You can't even.
Listen, I got bonus action high. They're not getting me.
I rolled a 2 in honor of your 2B.
Oh yeah, we probably gotta reposition this.
Oh yeah.
They are the thugs. Oh no, these are
One of them is a thug. Yeah.
Man, the chat got me good. They said 2B, more like 2 beat his ass. Man said I'm looking for 2B. 2B was that was a nice storage unit name. I'll be honest.
That was pretty good. Okay.
Maybe your worst stealth check yet. It feels like 2.
It was a 2.
2, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't
a
actual 2.
2.
Okay. I see.
That
So,
was
yeah,
rough.
one of the.
All right. Hum horrors are medium. Got it. Okay.
Nice.
And then we need all of you on her. What you got?
Oh, that's right. I rolled a fucking 2. There you go.
You rolled a 2.
I sure did.
You guys
We
are
don't
fine.
see the.
Gate, huh? Yeah, I haven't given you guys yet.
Okay, got it.
Now you guys should have it on there.
Now it's a race.
I know I'm gonna do.
Okay, got it.
Every time someone changes their initiative, you lose the ability to change yours. So it's a
Yeah.
race.
Yeah, I got owned so hard.
It's really
That
the
mini
worst
game.
thing about fucking Roll20.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, I'll slap this over here.
I love
fight
Roll20
over
and
entering
D&D
turnover.
Beyond.
Smile.
So where are we? We're in the bin, right?
Yeah, you guys are all in the bin right now. Alexander books it.
Yeah.
He tells you. You guys can probably hear this conversation happen. And the 2 Warforged begin to chase you, Alexander, and then the goon, the human goon, and the helmed whore kind of stay behind at the storage unit. So first up in the initiative are Atoq and Alexander.
Where is
You
the
guys-
storage unit in relation to the guys and then him for the map?
I mean, you guys would be like all in this little square. You guys would be like in a square here, and then where's
Okay.
Alexander at? He'd be over here running, and then they're on the unit like right here.
All right, I yell, leave me
You wanna go
alone. And like in Thieves' Cant, I'm saying, I'm splitting them up.
Okay, I'll pause. Really?
All according to plan.
Yeah, I'll Okay, yeah, you can go first then.
I mean, if you want to roll for it to see who goes first.
No, you're good.
All right. So yeah, that's what I do when I'm running.
Okay, so are
And
you,
I'll hide with the bonus action if I get farther away.
okay, so yeah, you could probably be able to hide if you dash with your main action and then bonus action.
I will.
hide. Okay, so give me a stealth check.
Don't do it again, game. 22.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you start dodging, ducking, dipping into like this different storage shed, kind of trying to use it as a maze and take these different twists and turns to get these Warforged off your tail. And you feel pretty confident about your ability to do so. So you do that. Atoq, what do you want to do?
I'm going to cast Bless on everyone in here. Well, actually, hold on. Just 3 people. I'm gonna do me and the marshals. Me, Soren, and Minoscus. And I'm just gonna be like, gain mother's patience, and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna bless them, and then I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay.
It's gonna be absurd. Hold on. 26, and yeah, I rolled 19.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just like it's dark. Who has dark vision with you?
I do.
I do.
Oh, you both do. I'm just gonna go like a quiet to my
All right.
after my initial outburst. So I mean, they probably heard that, but
Okay. So you are sufficiently hidden. The Warforged are going to try to chase after you and find you. You're on 22 on your stealth, right?
It be do.
They do not find you. So you can hear them not too far away from you, maybe like 30 or so feet, kind of like hunting and searching and communicating, trying to locate where the guy in the hat went, but they do not seem to be able to locate you at this moment. So they spend their turn.
Don't.
Soren.
I'll ready an attack and wait for something to pop open this storage unit.
Okay. So you are ready your double-bladed scimitar. And as you do that, the goon and the Helmhorn kind of walk up, and the goon lifts up the door. He's still, as he lifts up the door, you can see he's got like a bag of food in his hand. He's like eating like a sandwich, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" And you can take your attack off.
Yeah. I'm gonna purposely try to make sure that the chopped cheese doesn't hit the floor.
Okay.
Oh,
First
shit.
attack.
That's some Legolas shit.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I get this, bro. Let's see here. First, I get both attacks, right? Or are we just doing one? Okay.
Yeah, you can get both.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Okay.
Spur.
4. Wow. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then second attack for 16 to hit.
Hits.
For 6 more damage.
6 more damage. All right. So you kind of concentrate your scimitar strikes on the non-chopped cheese hand. He like drops the bag, but no food spills out. He just drops the bag of uneaten food like on the ground in its place proper. And he's like holding the chopped cheese, and he's going for like his scimitar now in his belt. And he's gonna try to attack you.
All right.
So he dropped his own chopped cheese?
No, he dropped the bag that is like of uneaten food. Like,
Okay.
presumably Molly's meal.
What about the one he was eating on, though? Is it okay?
He's got it in his hand. Yeah, he's got it.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure it's safe.
The most important part of this encounter.
Yeah, the chopped
Yeah.
cheese. We gotta make sure it saves, bro. He said it was good.
18.
Hey, it's a Michelin star chopped cheese, okay, Honzo?
18 hits.
18 hits. Okay. For 8 damage, 8 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And the second attack does not hit you. And he like goes to swing, like he's doing like muscle memory for his attacks. And he goes to swing, and he realizes that his other hand has a chopped cheese instead of a dagger. And he just eats the rest of the chopped cheese.
No.
Oh,
bitch!
wow.
He just stuffs it in his face.
It's like someone stealing your potion and drinking it.
Yeah.
It's a feeding to you.
Minoscus.
I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna kick the bag of chopped cheese. I'll like
Why?
just punt it
Okay.
just to look fiercer, and then I'm gonna chop him with my axe.
Jerry, go. Why?
That's how you started the fight in the goddamn kitchen by killing everybody. Fuck, man. God damn it.
You gotta show him you mean business.
I get it. But you could have chopped his leg off or something.
Like the bag's easier to kick. I might miss this, but
That's fine.
23.
23 hits.
Yeah, and then
Oh.
oh man, that's 16 damage.
Oof. Okay.
Wow.
And
Fair
then
enough.
I'll push him back so the rest of our crew could try to get out or do anything
All right.
with hammering horns. Yeah.
I just
Strength
imagine the chopped cheese flying in the air. But
No,
not like this.
And strength save. 13.
He. I think that's fail. Where's this? Yeah, he fails.
Okay.
Gets pushed
So you-
back,
Okay.
and I'll use my horns to hit his belly to try to make him throw up the chopped cheese. Seems to want it so bad.
He's gonna make a saving throw here.
We're going to a bodega after this.
What's your hammering horns DC? 14 or 15?
15.
15. Okay, so he's got to get a 13 or higher here. He got +2.
Okay.
Oh, he rolled a 19. So as you like hit him in the stomach, he like you could hear it come up a little bit, but he manages to hold it down and like digest the whole sandwich and goes,
Thank God.
cheese. And now he's looking to attack everybody.
Fucking bitch.
He ate this really fast. What is a turn? Like 6 seconds or less?
Yeah, he just stuffed it. Okay, so now it is the Helm Horror's turn. Do you want to do anything else?
Nope. That is all.
All right, the Helm Horror's going to step up. He's going to try to hit you, Minoscus.
Okay.
Let's see here. 8.
That misses.
25.
That hits.
Okay. You take 7 slashing damage.
All right.
And that is his turn. Next up is Dala Brakka.
Talks at what, like 16, Soren's at 28, and you guys are. Oh, I'm not talking to the chopped cheese killer. I'm fine. I got you on my radar. You're fine.
You don't have to worry about me yet.
You're at 16. I feel like it's a little sus.
Don't worry about me yet.
No, that's fine. Let him go unconscious first, please.
Oh.
Please.
Yeah, Honzo.
I'll
Worry
that's
about him
fine.
until he's unconscious for sure.
I'm gonna use healing word on Soren. Is it a 1d4?
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 5. It's a 8 total.
All right.
It's pretty good.
Whoops.
So that's your bonus action.
I don't want to poke him. I'm gonna fucking.
Yo.
Let me see. Am I still in the form of Mr. Molly?
Yeah, you said you were transforming into him while everybody was hiding in the thing. And you guys like put Mr. Molly like in a back corner of the storage unit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does he sound like? Give me a little snippet again, Rynge. I'm sorry.
Of the-
What is- Mr. Molly? Yeah.
You want me to explain the deck of many things? Well,
Okay.
Analyzing.
Analyzing. Y'all better tell me what the meaning of this is. Why you keep me up locked here for so long? I say that to the fucking
the
one of
chopped
main-
cheese eater.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
The hell, I was bringing you a chopped cheese. Don't give me a lip right now, Mr. Molly. I gotta fight these fools.
He
That's
doesn't.
the other one.
Oh shit, he doesn't know. I nod and like just kind of back away a little bit. Where's my token? I'm gonna move, like trying to make it seem like I'm kind of getting around him. So
Okay.
like try to nonchalantly get behind him and get away.
Oh, as soon as you step up out of the chair, he's suspicious of that for sure. Because like they left him here tied up.
I mean, there's people inside the fucking storage units. So I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So he just like sees this, and he's like, "The hell, you better sit your ass down, Molly."
I'm still moving. I'm just like looking at him. I'm just like slowly walking, like, and if I don't, and that's pretty much my turn.
Okay, you realize you're still in the storage unit here.
Yeah, I'm at like the furthest end of the storage unit. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Atoq.
What teasing is this? I'll give him the chair. I'm going to run up. Is this other guy, the chopped cheese man, is he up against Minoscus?
No, Minoscus shoved him away.
Oh, he shoved him away. Fuck.
Yes.
Okay. I can still kind of do this. I'm going to run up 5, 10, 15. I'm going to like move here. When I'm in front of him, I want to put a bonus action, put a shovel underneath his toes. And then I'm going to attack the helmed horror.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check for the shovel and the toe.
Kind of
I
Looney
want to
Tunes.
stick it under her.
Yeah, I got
He's
it.
gonna step on it. Bing! Right.
Sleight of hand is, thank God I have a lot, 16.
Okay.
And then I'll attack the helmed horror with my sword.
Got it.
Oh, do I add? No, it's a check. I have bless,
Yeah, bless his saving
Oh, yeah, I
throws.
forgot.
Attacks.
It was 13, 16. A lot. Hold on. 23.
That hits.
Oh, I forgot how much damage I do. Okay.
Just sneak attack.
6, 9, nice. 14 damage.
14 damage. Very nice.
On the Helmed Horror, and then yeah, I'll stay here.
All right, you cut into the helmed horror. You. Oh, bless you.
Is
You
that a
do
bonus
I'm
action?
gonna mute.
that when you cut across with the dagger, you realize that this is another one of those creatures that seems to have some built-in immunity to non-magical weapons. Not immunity, but resistance. So it does find some damage, but not as much as it normally would. Alexander.
All right, so they're 30 feet away from me, right?
Yes, the Warforged are looking for you, yeah.
And I am 60 feet away from the crime.
Yes.
Still crammed 1-1.
Not crimes.
I use my beads to cast Zephyr Strike. My beads of the Forgotten.
Okay, so as you channel the Beads of Forgotten to use the Zephyr Strike, you hear in your mind, hell yeah, man.
I don't got time for this. I run 30 feet away, and then I fucking launch an attack at him.
Okay.
Oh, over here, bozos.
And let's see, let's fucking do one of these. For a 19
19 will hit.
for 14 damage.
Oof, okay.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And then I move another 30 feet.
okay. So as you
And that is my turn.
Yeah, all right. So you throw a card, you slice through one of the robots, you see it hits on target, and then you get again in your mind, you hear, damn, man, you like a ninja, bro. Next up are the Warforged. All right, so you bonus action hit again or no?
No, I use bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay, so they're going to run at you. How far away are you from them?
90 feet.
Okay, so they're going to dash and keep trying to run at you. They, I believe, do have guns on them, so they're going to try to shoot you.
Oh shit.
Ruh-roh.
Durham.
They're
How did
strapped.
that happen?
16?
It hits.
Oh, 16.
It's like the first damage he's ever taken.
You take 9 piercing damage,
All right.
and the other one, what was I say? 16 a hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, the robots with Glocks.
For 7 damage.
All right.
All right.
The Roblox?
You gotta make
Soren.
a concentration check for Zephyr Strike.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, so 2.
I have to make 2, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna this big goon here. I'm gonna just lay into this dude.
Okay.
So first attack is natural 20.
Natural 20 hits.
I'll smite.
I lose Zephyr Strike.
You lose every strike. Okay.
Yep.
I will smite him since it's a natural 20. Is he a
He's a construct.
Okay, so I don't get the extra D8, so it's just 4D8. Okay. I'm gonna hit him with the smite punch. So let's see here. 7 plus. Damn, that was a really good roll. 11 plus 4 is 15 slashing damage, and then for the smite damage, the radiant damage, it's 14, 18, 19.
19 radiant damage? Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does it look like as you crit with this smite?
Yeah, I just like go to bring the blade around in the front of him, and then I see that like Atoq like sets down this shovel and like shanks him, and like as he turn, I just like crack him right in the neck and like try to slice through whatever the red shit is.
Yeah, and as you do, you kind of like clash the red arcane energy with the radiant divine energy from your paladin powers, and immediately just dissipate a good amount of this red energy, and it kind of dims a bit. And he doesn't make like any sounds or react in any type of painful way, but you know you definitely dealt a significant blow to it.
All right, second attack. For a 22 to hit or something.
Hits.
16 plus 6. 20. Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
For another 8 slashing.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Next up is the chopped cheese battle captain.
Quick question.
Yeah.
They dashed, so could they shoot me?
The second time they were 90 feet away. No, but they could shoot you from 60 feet away.
Okay, so they're 60 feet?
Yeah, they'll be 60 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got gats,
and
bro.
then, the battle captain will try to slice Atoq. So you're right next to him. That is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it's a D6. You take 8 piercing damage or slashing damage. Excuse me.
Okay.
Now do I worry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 22 to hit.
Hits.
For 4 slashing damage.
Ooh, getting close.
And since he's no longer burdened with the chopped cheese, he takes out his dagger for a 20 to hit.
Hits.
Oh no.
It wasn't a natural 20 at least. For another 4 piercing damage.
Just
Oh, he's
enough.
dead.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Bless is
There
gone.
goes Bless.
Damn.
Okay, so Bless is gone. You get just chopped up by the cheese man. And now it is Minoscus' turn.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
feel
go
the-
down. All right. I'm gonna
tank.
run up. Good job. Good job.
Okay? Yeah.
He does
I'll
have a
reckless
shovel
attack this
underneath
dude.
his feet.
That's true. He does have a shovel underneath his feet.
All right. Well, first I'll reckless attack him,
Okay.
and I get blessed with this still, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
For him to suck
Nope.
the life out.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
he's
fucking-
down.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, he should rage and murder you.
Yep.
That'd be
I
tight.
can. Oh wait.
Your
I
life
forgot
was
to do
corpse
that.
sustained.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
All right, and I will bonus action step on the shovel.
Okay.
So okay, how I imagine I put it under them. I
Mhm.
put it the spade side toward him, so
So
underneath
step
his
side
foot.
toward him. So if he steps on like the handle part, does he go flying? Is that what I'm imagining?
I guess, yeah.
Is that what your intent was?
I don't think
my intent was for him to step on it.
so. The handle hits him in the face, right?
Handle hits
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Looney
yeah.
Tunes. Looney Tunes, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I guess I'm trying to throw him off balance now.
So
I don't
you
know.
could. I'll say that you could step on his foot, which would then cause him to suffer this. Like
All right,
your
I'll-
force of your foot doing this.
Might
Okay,
take 1
give
point
me
each.
All right, I'll just
give me an
Let's do
attack. Give me a D20 plus your strength.
plus strength. Okay. 21.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely like smash this fool's foot, and number one, his toe is crushed. He probably broke his big toe, and then you would just immediately make the shovel go up into his face, and he's just like, "Oh, let me make a saving throw for him."
That should be a broken nose, dude. He should be bleeding profusely.
He rolled a natural 2. So in addition to bleeding from his nose profusely, he is stunned for the next round.
Let's go.
Doubles, man.
Did you like pick him up like a baby
I'm a
and
mo-
force him down? That's what you should have done. He's like, stand here.
Okay.
Looney Tunes.
Monk stunning strike. There you go.
Beat the shit out of him.
The Helm Horror's turn. He's going to attack Minoscus.
Okay.
10 and 13.
Nope.
All right. So he misses.
He should
both.
have advantage if he has 2.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah. So
So the first
that
one,
be the
misses,
first attack?
which is 13. Yeah. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, there we go. He had some
God
rough
damn it,
rolls.
Honzo. We're all blown over.
You take 10 slashing damage.
Okay, it's not
Oh,
terrible.
Yeah, one of the damage die I rolled was a 1, so it's not too bad. All right, so he takes his 2 strikes. Dala Brakka.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see what I can do here. All right.
So Atoq is down. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so Atoq is currently down. Can I use Cure Wounds on him to bring him back?
It's a touch spell, so you have to go over to him.
I kind of want to spend it. No, I have a. Oh shit! I still have some healing word on me. All right, so one as my bonus action. I'm gonna just start off with this first. I'm gonna use a healing word level 2 on Atoq.
Okay.
So that's 2d4 plus 5.
You have 0 Constitution at.
10? Holy shit.
10. Wait.
That's a lot.
That's good.
No, that's average.
That's a lot for me.
It's a little. I mean, the max you can get is 13. So
We'll take that.
Oh.
I have no choice for it. Is that the noise you make when you come to? And then I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the ethereal-looking motherfucker.
okay.
What is that? 1d4, right?
Oh no.
1d4.
He fails to save.
Good. Oh well, for 2.
For 2 to
Yeah, and I do it in the form of Mr. Mully coughing, so you can't really tell. It's just like, you suck. And you can't tell I'm the one casting it.
Okay. And he has disadvantage on his next attack as well because of Vicious Mockery. All right. Anything else?
That'll be it, sir.
I'm going to get up, use half my movement. Can I use half my movement to get up on the roof? Or would I have to dash?
No, with your climbing speed, you can get up on the roof.
Okay. I'll bonus action disengage and climb up on the roof.
Okay.
Where the fuck that is. I'll whip out my bow.
Of this storage unit that everybody's in.
Yeah, I'll be on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll shoot the shovel man.
Cheese man.
Cheese shovel man.
The cheese shovel man. Got
And
it.
he's stunned.
He is stunned.
Battle captain.
You have advantage.
I do.
He's the CCBC.
I believe it's 18. Yeah.
18 will hit.
Chop cheese.
I do. 4, 7.
Chop it to cheesy.
7 damage. Okay.
12 damage. 12 damage. Sorry.
12 damage. Got it. He's looking pretty fucked up.
That's my turn. All right.
All
Let's
right.
go. The old shovel trick.
All right. I
Sorry.
Get away from me.
move probably like 10 feet, and then I'll cast Jim's magic missile.
Oh shit. Okay. So you cast Jim's magic missile.
Oh,
What
yeah,
does that do? I don't remember, to be honest. You have to roll an attack.
What do you mean you don't know what it does?
I don't know what it does either.
Of course you don't.
Is this just regular magic missile?
No.
Okay.
No, different.
So I create 3 twisting, whistling, hypoallergenic, gluten-free darts of magical force. Each dart targets a creature of my choice I can see within range. I make a range attack spell for each missile. On a hit, a missile deals 2d4 force damage to its target. If the attack roll scores a critical hit, the target instead takes 5d4 force damage.
Okay.
If I roll a 1, all miss.
Okay. So give me the attack roll.
And deal damage to you.
And as you do this, do you hear into level 3? That was sick.
Oh, come on, man.
Steve
19, 4, 19.
Okay, so 2 of them hit and 1 of them miss.
For 11 damage.
Okay, it was all on the same guy?
Yes.
Okay. So you, I assume it's the one you damaged before.
Yes.
Okay. So as you cast Jim's magic missile from the Beads of the Forgotten One, you hear, let's go! And all kinds of these missiles just go out and immediately pummel the Warforged, and they just go down completely out of the fight.
Oh.
Damn.
Okay, and I keep it moving another 20 feet and then hide.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Let's go. Ooh.
Obviously trying to get cover. 21.
Hey, there you go.
Okay, so 21 stealth. All right, so you find some sufficient cover as you like blow up this one warforge. The other warforge like looks at him, like get destroyed, and then looks back, and you're just gone from his vision. So he doesn't know where you are. He's going to try to look for you. What'd you get? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He rolled a 5.
21.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. So you hide, and he like starts scouring and looking for you. You can hear him kind of looking around walls and corners and whatnot, but he can't pick up on your trail. You do hear in your mind, however, what the hell you hiding for, man? You beating their ass. Go out there.
Keep it down. Keep it down.
The antithesis of noise, bro. This is not good. Ooh.
Stop making noise.
Oh, is he dead though? Yeah, he's dead. I'm gonna attack the helmed horror in front of me.
Okay.
No more bless, eh? 8 to hit.
I'll miss.
Yeah, and I'll bonus action attack. 13 to hit.
I'll also miss.
Yeah, I swipe at him as I like chunked him last time. I'm super overconfident. I'm like, bro. And then like as it misses and I see Atoq scurry up onto the roof, I will turn around and make sure that the real Mr. Molly is still buried in the corner.
All right, give me a perception check.
Okay.
He's actively tunneling.
Yeah, he's burrowing through the ground. 22.
Andy Dufresne.
What was it?
22.
22? Yeah, he's got like these giant badger claws that he just grew and just tunneling out. No, he's still in the corner.
Shit
Like,
and piss,
he's like, yeah, grabbing on his wounds. He hasn't moved.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll chill then.
Shit.
The bandit captain. See, he's gonna try to fight Minoscus now.
He's stunned, isn't he? Or
Oh, he is. He's stunned till the end of this turn, so he's no longer stunned now. But he doesn't take any action.
Good old shell.
Minoscus.
I will. I'll reckless attack this dude. Try to finish him.
Okay.
off. I think I reckless. 19.
Hits.
Okay.
Cheese him.
Oh, that's covered. There we go. Let's say 17 damage.
17. Ooh, he is dead.
Annihilated.
High, yeah.
Yeah, he had 16 health. So you, with one swing of the great axe, you can see he's like looking injured, and he looks longingly at the chopped cheese, and then he looks back at you, and you just take him out. But you know his last memories was of that bag of chopped cheese that you kicked across the floor.
I stomp on it.
Oh, what the fuck,
Gonna
man?
see if that was salvageable, and he just.
It's evidence.
I lick my lips as I look at that delicious human that just fell on the ground.
We're gonna have to go to Franklin's. We're gonna have to find Franklin's.
All right, the helmed horror now will take his first attack at Soren with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
16, you say?
Yeah,
Misses.
okay, and second attack also misses. All right, Dala Brakka.
We haven't heard this thing like speak at all, right?
No,
It was just under it was under the command of the chopped cheese captain.
Yeah,
Motherfuck.
yeah. He hasn't really spoken. He hasn't like had any cries of anguish or pain. It's just like this silent, like evil-looking creature.
Uh,
Evil. I wanted to use another word, but I couldn't remember what I wanted.
Dash.
I'm gonna cast. How much HP is? Oh no, HP. Sorry. How much? He's looking like he's in all right shape, right?
The helmed horror. He looks significantly injured.
Oh shit! All right. Well, vicious mockery one first, and make fun of his thrift shop armor. Looks kind of whack. A little bit of rust there. I couldn't tell if it's because of him or because of the armor itself, but it sucks and it's ugly.
Shit's weak.
So I'd say, shit's weak. I'm about to hit him with a new high score. Does he does he get hit, by the way? With vicious mockery?
Vicious mockery. He does.
Oh, get smoked. Shit's weak. I hit him for a 1.
Okay.
Mockery is such a fun spell. You're like, eat shit, bitch. I failed one.
One damage.
Disadvantage is pretty good.
No, the disadvantage is the best part.
Yeah, it's very
That,
good.
yeah, that's actually the best part.
And just in case, who's up next? Atoq's up next. Hey there, lizard fella. I don't see you, son of a bitch. I was gonna say maybe I could cast Bardic Inspiration on him, just fucking help finish him off, but I don't know if that's needed. So I'm gonna just chill. I'm fucking chilling.
To be fair, Bardic Inspiration is choose one other creature than yourself that can hear you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's not see you.
but I feel like there's only like what 2 left. I think we're chilling.
Okay, so you're
Yeah, I'm moving around and trying to get around this guy a little bit,
Alright.
just a little bit.
Atoq.
How far are these Warforged chasing? They're out of the picture.
They're like, yeah, they're not even
super
like
far.
in the picture for you guys at the moment.
I take. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna say that's so stupid. I take a Ramsey Bolton shot into the air, and
Time for
Sober
Rick
shot.
on.
But
I'm
That's
going
a
Dart.
I was gonna say that's another one of our Patreon exclusives is Honzo's rant about Ramsey Bolton.
Which
just
takes off his
specifically
shirt.
Ramsey Bolton as a character. I'm going to take a bow and
I am the hunter.
I will. I'll shoot this little construct man.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't. 12.
That'll miss.
Probably should have hit on the roof first. Bonus action. I don't know if you'll let me do this as like a object interaction. So last week I put a blanket over the camera.
Yes.
So I'm up there with the camera, correct? Or is the camera on the
Yeah.
opposite side?
No, the camera. You'd be close to the camera for sure.
Can I just rip whatever the cord is on the camera to disable it?
The camera, from what you can tell, is like a little black lens that's kind of just attached to the wall. You don't
Okay.
see wiring or
Magic.
anything like that.
Can I? Okay, I can do something
magical.
still. Can I pour? I don't have that much.
I've been watching too much Hell's Kitchen. I was like, poor gravy. That's what immediately where my head is.
Can,
Why don't you pour some
I don't
fish
know.
oil on it?
okay, since I
it'll take 5 minutes, okay?
Talk is intelligent. All right,
Yes.
Is he?
I'm not. If I soap up this camera, would it obscure it? Like a soap opera?
It's covered by a blanket.
Yeah, but I want to soap up it so I can take the blanket.
Oh, that's so bad. Is this
magical.
See, I am also not of 17 intelligence or whatever a talk is.
Can
Give
I
me a
soap
help.
up? Give you
It's a
a
raw
what?
intelligence check.
It
Why don't
would
you just
look like
stab
when
it?
you freaking touched your webcam the other fucking day.
Apparently that was unseeable. It was the worst thing in the world.
It
So,
was.
intelligence check. Oh my god. 22
22. Okay, so and what do you plan to soap this with?
with soap.
You have
With
bars
soap?
of
Okay.
soap?
I have 10 bars of soap.
That's right.
It's fucking
Okay.
club.
You like Indiana Jones time, like taking the blanket off with the soap, and you just like scrub the soap on the lens of the camera as you grab your blanket and put it away. I mean, yeah, you think it's a pretty good idea, I'd say.
Okay, I do that.
Alexander,
You can take the blanket anytime.
Well, I have time now.
is this like a blanket? Is this a blanket you got from a tomb, or is this like one of the last remnants of your tribe? Like, what is this blanket, or is it just like
No, I think I bought it at the store.
Didn't you say it had like a
I thought-
cowboy
no,
on it?
what was it? It was a specific blanket. I think it had something on it.
You
I
said it had a
think was-
cowboy or something.
Cowboys, yeah, I had a bunch of cowboys on it.
Oh, that's right. It was a Western blanket. Okay, gotcha.
All right,
Rest-
I pull out my bow
Mm-hmm.
and I fire a shot off at this clown that doesn't know where I'm at.
Okay.
I gotta call him a clown.
He's a robot clown.
He's got a gun, bro.
23.
23, that'll hit. So yeah, like as you're lining up the shot and you're getting close and like really concentrating, you go, he's right there, man, shoot him.
Yo, he's over there, man. Get him.
Man, I'm so glad. I should have missed that. 11.
Yeah, okay. So he takes 11 damage, and he like turns to try to find where you are.
I whip like another 30 feet sideways this time, like through an alley or something, and hide again.
Okay. Give me that stealth.
Over
I
by
imagine
storage
this
unit 2B.
Damn!
Double
That's-
natural.
We were talking about this
Double
the other
ones.
day.
Double
Okay.
ones. All right.
Okay.
So I was so distraught by this voice that like he just stopped me from hiding. I just tripped over something.
The
Like
voice
Mason
grabbed your
Mount.
arm.
Tripped over.
Yeah, you just start feeling phantom pains in your arm.
Steve, my arm.
Yeah. So you go to start hiding. Say, man, what you hiding for? And as you do, you just kind of fed up with it. And I imagine you're like, shut up, like real loud. And the guy,
The beads are
And,
shaking. They're rattling.
He's like, "What
Yeah.
are you hiding for?" And like takes control of my arm and just fucking whips it around.
It's like liquid. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like liquid. Awesome.
Does 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so he goes, tries to shoot you, he misses. And yeah, you can hear in your head again, see, man, he's no match for you, man.
Bounced off the bracelets.
Yeah, he's just like dragging you towards him with your blade out or your cards out. Soren.
I will attack Yield and Helmed whore in front of me.
Okay.
As this blanket goes flying above my head, and there's soap. Natural 20.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Natural 20.
That's
So that is 4 plus. Not very much. 11 slashing damage
Okay.
for my first attack, and then second attack, 22
That hits.
for another 7 slashing.
Nice.
So I'll chop, and I look up and I see this little cowboy whoop 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 like fly over the edge of the thing, and I'm like,
Oh,
and
I
I'll
put it in my pants, I guess.
yeah,
You folded up that
Cargo
quick.
goes to holding.
yeah.
got
I'll
it.
step out to the
I'm a thief
exit.
rogue. Bonus action. Perfectly fold a blanket.
Cowboy's facing out.
Yes, of course.
All right, Minoscus, it is your turn.
All right. So this thing doesn't look like it's taking much physical damage, right? Or like the
Yeah,
physical
from
attacks aren't doing much.
Yeah, from the non-magical weapons, it doesn't seem to take full damage.
All right. I put my axe away, pull out the fisticuffs, and just punch him over the jaw, or wherever the jaw would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Punch him in the red.
All right. I could reckless attack this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
Oh yeah, I have magic gauntlets
Oh,
too. I should punch him also.
Oh shit. 15.
15 misses.
God damn it. All right, that's all. I haven't used these in a while.
Yeah, you go to punch, and you learn that you really do have to aim for that red arcane energy, because he kind of turns, and you just plow right into the plate armor, like the spiky plate armor. And yeah, it does not feel good to do so. He's going to Minoscus. First one, disadvantage.
It should be
Straight throw. Reckless attack.
Oh,
so straight
okay.
throw.
Well, he rolled the same number for the 2 dice.
Well.
So, 13.
Yeah, misses.
Okay, and then second one, natural 1, so big miss. Oh, he ought to next one though, because of the reckless. 16
That hits.
hit for 7 damage, and then a dollar.
I'm gonna try to help end this fool, I guess. Other
Right.
than I kind of want to spend my spells. Everybody's in tip-top shape, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast level 2 Dissonant Whispers on this bitch.
Ooh, okay.
Let me see. What is that? Fucking 46 Wisdom saving throw to 15. Please tell me he fucking misses.
Oh, he rolled an 18.
Fuck!
Still half, right?
As I was about to come up with bars, I choke on my own saliva, and
Yeah, he takes
oh
half.
my,
Yeah,
he
he
takes
takes
half. Yeah. So here's the roll. What is it? 4d6.
So yeah, you remember some of that bird's nest you ate earlier, and some of the saliva gets caught in your throat, doesn't come out full force.
It's nasty, dude. So is that rounded up or rounded down? Because it's a 5.
5 is the total.
Well, it's 11's the total. 11's the total.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's 5. It's 5. Okay.
All right.
So you hit him with Dissonant Whisper. Some of the arcane energy does manage to affect him. You see that what was once a bright red arcane energy really starts to begin to dim and not take up as much armor as it once did. It looks significantly injured at this point, very, very close to death.
This bitch look pink. That's what I say.
I love pink.
That's all I got.
Atoq.
I'm gonna get real low to the ground and hide. Bonus action
Okay.
on the roof.
What?
Natural 1.
Okay.
Makes sense.
My tail is dangling off the entire time as I'm moving around up there. And then his passive can't be that bad. Okay, yeah. I'm going to, I'll just take a pot shot at him.
Okay.
Might as well. Oh my god, that was so good. 25.
25 will hit, yes.
Yeah, and 15 damage.
15 damage? Okay, even half. That will be enough to kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll kind of slither around my tail, just like going back and forth to confuse them, and then I'll just like jump up and just shoot straight down and try and get into his armor, down into his core. I don't know what this thing is.
Yeah, you like pull an acrobatic maneuver off of the top of the roof, and you find that perfect spacing to where like he's looking straight at you, so he just has that big gap in the faceplate, and you just put it right in there. And as you do, the arcane energy kind of shuts down completely, goes out, and the whole suit of plate armor just kind of falls to the ground, like clattering everywhere.
Cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alexander.
First off, I pull myself together and attempt to hide.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Yeah, that is definitely enough to successfully hide from this foe.
And I will try and blast him again.
Okay.
25
That hits.
for 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. He looks super injured from that. You kind of like knock off a lot of the metal and wood that's on one of his arms, and he like grabs at it. He still seems to be up though, but just barely.
This motherfucker. I run 30 feet away.
Okay. Hiding or no?
I can't.
Oh, okay. You already used your bonus action. Okay. So he is going to try to run at you and shoot you. Ooh, for 18.
Hits.
You're getting blasted.
For 5 total piercing damage.
All right.
Soren.
How far away is he from me?
From you, I mean, you could hear the gunshots. Probably about like 90 to 100 feet away.
I'll do a 30-foot start to run, and I'll huck a javelin at him
Okay.
with disadvantage.
All right.
Throwing it.
Oh, okay. With disadvantage. Yeah, I'm just whipping it. 14.
14 misses.
Damn it. I just like run and just and like throw it. And as I'm watching it sail, I'm like, meh. And it'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you like come around the corner, see the Warforged like grasping at his arm, chasing down Alexander. Minoscus.
I will.
And
Wait.
the combat that's going down now is about like 100 feet away from you.
That's far. Is it just a suit? Is the magic being just a suit of armor now, like just pieces of suit of armor?
Yeah. Like it's not held together by anything. Like it's all just like clattered in pieces on the ground.
Okay, I'll take the goon's body and throw it in the storage container.
Okay. Sounds
And then,
good.
And after that, I'll start running after the Warforged then.
Okay. Tracing him by the sounds of the gunshot and ruckus. Dala Brakka.
Can I get closer to the chopped cheese battle captain? I'm looking for 2 things.
Okay.
Okay.
Minoscus
I'm looking.
toss his body in the unit, so yeah, he's near you guys.
I want to see one, study his face and look at his uniform.
Okay.
Can I strip him of his uniform?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Second, do we see the contents of the chopped cheese from that bag anywhere? Is it like fully demolished or is it like salvageable?
The one that Minoscus kicked?
Yeah, I mean, like I figured he kicked it for intimidation, but didn't mean it.
He stomped.
Well, he kicked
on it
it
too.
Yeah, and then he.
Oh, you stomped up? You fucking. Is there anything? All right, that's it. That's my turn. I'm done.
That's what I'm
done.
saying.
So you're taking his gear off of him, and then you look over to find where the chopped cheese bag is, and yeah, you just see it like crushed with like cheese just like leaking out the sides onto the cement on the ground.
Can I put the camouflage arm, or can I put the uniform on right now?
Let me see. Give me a D20 roll to determine how similar in size this person is to you.
Oh, I rolled a 3. I'm too skinny.
A 3? Yeah, this is kind of a thick fella. He's got, he's eating a lot of chopped cheeses. So putting this on, you can change form to match it, but again, this is not going to match like your current form or most of your forms.
Yeah. All right. I'll inspect his pockets later. Go ahead. That's my turn.
All right. Atoq.
Minoscus is running away.
Yeah. Seems you're running towards the gunshots.
I'm gonna say to Minoscus, "Hey, gather the constructs. I can deal with them." And then I'm going to go up to the body of the semi-nude man that we just murdered and stole his clothes of. I'm going to take my knife out, gut his stomach, and start to write.
Molly sends his regard.
Do it.
How often has everyone in the group cursed?
I don't think once.
Oh yeah, ever, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I have at least.
Very rare.
Not to anyone else at all.
Yeah, we don't curse a lot.
Water was down the road.
Surprisingly, by the way.
Yeah, we really don't. Through my knowledge of gangs through thieves camp, I don't fucking know where I'm going with this. It's really hard for me to describe what I want to do, but I'm just gonna I'm just gonna write. I don't want to keep.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Write some shit. Come on, man.
Are we flashing back to a scene with Cassiel? Did he teach you about some factions that you need to know about, or what's happening?
No, more like how gangs talk. But I'm going to write in blood, butcher,
BGC, Butcher's Gang.
Revenge.
Oh man.
Got it.
All over the wall.
All over the wall, using this guy's blood that you just like split open the stomach. Okay, so
Should have blamed the genie.
There's still time.
Yeah.
Put dash signed genie.
Signed by.
It's not there. Or I'd be fine with that suggestion. So you're doing that, Dala Brakka. This is like happening. Like as soon as you get like that last important piece of clothing off that you like recognized is kind of a uniform for the Merchants Guild. You turn back to do whatever you're gonna do, and you just see Atoq, just a dagger in the stomach, just like gutting it like a fish.
I throw up. I throw up, but I'm also inspecting the pockets.
Okay.
I'm cleaning out this uniform. So, wait a minute.
Gold pieces.
So when we get back to your turn, again, we'll do an investigation check for that.
Thank you.
Alexander.
Yeah, try not to die.
23 for stealth.
All right.
And then another bow.
Another bow shot, okay.
18.
18 hits.
16 damage.
16, he is dead.
Nice.
Ooh wee.
There you go.
Ooh wee.
And I start making my way back downtown.
Down.
Okay.
Are you walking fast?
No, I'm headed back to them. I'm jogging. I'm doing a brisk walk.
You
All right,
puss.
so
One leg.
Making my way through the hood.
Sipping this yak.
oh man. Okay. So initiative is over. You guys have defeated all the foes. You do still have Mr. Molly in the unit, as well as the goons, and Minoscus is gathering the Warforged constructs. Give me an investigation check, Dala Brakka, and go through his pockets.
Okay, you were saying. Investigation missions. That's a 12.
A 12? Okay. So you start going through his pockets, see if he has anything. He has a couple of some like loose change, probably from the transaction with at Franklin's.
I pocket that.
Okay. So yeah, it's probably about like 5 gold total.
Perfect.
And then he also has a note. His note doesn't really have any instructions on it or anything. It has 3 people and then like a dash and a place next to each person. The 3 people, it begins with Giles Winton Petcher Belfontaine III.
I'm sorry.
We get
Let me whip out mine now.
some copy paste.
Giles Winton something the third.
Yeah, I put it in
What
the
a
roll
name.
20. Giles Winton Petcher Belfontaine III.
Thank you.
And then it's Dash, the blue handle. The next person is Shava.
Shava ranks.
That's a lot easier. Thank you.
Yeah, Shava is much, yes. And it says Dash House of Awe.
Oh.
And the last name is Bogdana the Bludgeon. And next to it, it has a question mark.
Do I recognize any of these names?
Give me a history check.
Okay.
What was the dash next to the first one? Oh, sorry.
The blue handle.
The blue candle.
Candle? Oh,
Candle.
shit.
Handle shit. All right.
What kind of history check, right?
Yes, with advantage.
Oh, give me 2 of them. That's an 18.
18? Okay. So with an
What a name.
18, you would know that Giles Winton Pencher Belfontaine III is probably part of the Antiquities Guild that works for the Caius regime, just judging by his name, honestly, and the type of people you've heard belong to that guild. You don't know who Shava is. Bogdana the Bludgeon is a arms dealer and assassin from a different nation. And you know that because she's part of like the Thieves Guild in that sect of the world. She hasn't really done much work for the Thieves Guild here in the City of Stars or anything like that. But her name is well enough known within those circles for you to know it for sure.
Do I recognize them by face by chance? For at least Bogdana?
Bogdana, you probably heard a description of her. She's an Urgenasi, but you probably wouldn't actually have had like the actual face of her. But
Okay.
maybe by descriptions and the fact that she's an Earth Genasi, if you spotted her in a crowd, maybe.
Okay, cool. The same with Giles Winston.
Yeah, I mean, it depends like how much assuming you want to do, because with him, he'll probably be dressed in like some pompous like antiquities gear, and if you just want to assume off that, it'd be pretty easy to nail it.
Got it. I just put pompous bitch. Got it. Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, those are the 3 names on the note.
All right. It's still on me. I kind of want to show this to the gang and see if they recognize anybody else. Knowing with the information I know, I kind of want to say, hey, any of you guys recognize these names? Or have heard these in any of your talks with anybody?
I'm assuming no. For me.
Do you say Giles Winton to me?
Oh, can you not read?
Calligraphy.
I think you should go with the note.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you show me the note, I'll.
I'm going up to you guys and just like, hey,
Okay.
have you seen this man? Have you seen this boy? Have you seen this whole thing?
I'm gonna be washing my hands and body off with some dirty water as I look at it, and I just go, yes.
Does he mean that?
Yeah. He knows who Giles Winton Petcher Belfontaine III is.
Oh, what the fuck?
I take out my. I have the dagger I just used actually has dwarven runes on it, and just think this is his.
Is that like a gift or like,
Everything is a gift from mother.
for sure. I figured that was the case. What's like the
yes.
relationship like?
Hey guys, we should hurry up and get moving. We just did get ambushed again, and there still is a camera.
Oh, hey, you're alive. Holy shit. You look a little
Yes.
beat up.
I'll take.
What are those
my
bruises
knife
on your
away.
arm?
I'll give you 8
Wrinkle.
points of lay on hands.
Hey, Minoscus, my friend. Can you go grab those robots and throw them in the storage unit?
I think I was already grabbing him, but yeah.
I say, nah, keep them.
Yeah, I could use the metal, or he could use the
I
metal.
will.
Can't just drag bodies through the middle of town. What?
It's just
They
armor,
are
bro.
not real.
Anyone have a bag to hold it?
They're citizens. We can't do that.
Put a blanket over them. I take out my blanket.
I take my cloak as well.
Just
Sounds like a
wrapping
good
a blanket,
idea.
clanking around.
I can use their corpses.
This is staggeringly ill-advised.
I grab Mr. Molly, and I'm like, hey, bro, where's your hideout?
Oh, why don't you unblind me and I'll tell you where it's at.
How about you tell me, and I'll unblind you?
I don't know how to get there without fucking being unblind.
You don't know where your hideout is in the city? Like, what district? Like, off of what street?
Give me a persuasion check.
24.
24. He's like, all right. It's in the marketplace district. It's under a place called Franklin's.
For sure. I look back at the bag that's on the ground of the chopped cheese. Is there an address on the takeout bag? Or like a side streets or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
16. So yeah, you go over to like the stomped bag and like take a look. There is kind of an address on it, but it's partially been like smudged and ripped because of the stomping and like the overall physicality that's been done to this bag. Give me or 16 was the investigation check total, but you kind of put it together enough to know where it's at.
All right. I'll turn to everybody. I'm like, hey, bros, I'll unblind him. You guys want to stand behind so he can't see what's going on until we get there, or what?
I mean, why unblindfold him?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, buddy, just hang in there. I'll scoop him up.
God damn it. You guys like scoop him up and start leading him to Franklin's in the marketplace district.
There's nothing else in the storage unit, right? It's just that the chair with him in it.
Yeah, from what you saw, the only things in the storage unit were those things.
All right. When we leave, I throw whatever the hell I can back in the storage unit and lock it up.
I take my
All
shot.
All right, you take your shovel, you lock up the storage unit, and you toss all the bodies in there, right?
I
you
mean,
got-
whatever they let me.
The Warforged.
I want to keep those bodies.
The
Okay.
the construct or the Warforged?
The Warforged are constructs.
No, sorry. I meant the. Which one are you trying to keep, Honzo?
I want all of them.
The horror or the Warforged?
All of them.
That's a lot.
Whatever fits in the blanket, right?
Sure.
Okay.
How can I fit all this?
You're strong.
The goon, the humanoid chopped cheese goon, is for sure going in the storage
Toss him.
unit, right?
Yeah, toss
Yeah.
him.
He's
Yes.
gutted
Yeah.
and bleeding.
Okay, so he's gonna stay in there. Now, the two Warforged and the Helmed Horror, Atoq wants to take, but you guys don't want to walk through the streets with these bodies, right? So we're
No.
trying to determine how many bodies we could take without it being suspicious openly, correct?
As many pieces of metal we could put in a blanket. Yes.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind we have an alive dude who's needs to be carried.
Yeah, you guys. I don't know why the suspicion is carrying a bag of metal and not carrying a blindfolded man who just got shot.
Because
on the
it's
news,
changing from
by the
one
way.
person to 4 people.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know. Just
That's why it's more suspicious.
Okay. So for the Warforged and Helmed Horror, give me an investigation check with advantage. Atoq. Yes.
you know, 26.
26? Okay. So I would say, would be able to fit the 2 Warforged bodies or 1 Warforged and 1 Helmed Horror within the thing and kind of like make it like a knapsack, like you're traveling a nomad across the country and without it being too suspicious.
I'll take one of each and then we can leave the other one inside.
Okay. And what's your strength?
My strength is 11, so
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna give it to Minoscus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have been struggling, maybe had to make an exhaustion roll, but yeah, if you want to just give it to Minoscus, that's fine.
This is a gift for you in the future, anyways. Help me.
Oh, thank you. I just carry all the bodies, I guess.
You got a knapsack.
Big pop. Oh yeah, it's sorry. I don't know. It's a
You
bad.
got your hobo stick.
Yeah.
You're just saying
Like a blanket with a body.
bag.
You're like Santa Claus, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, like Santa Claus. Yeah.
It's gigantic, but sure. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
You got it.
So-
Easy.
And then what'd you take in there? A horror and a warforge, or just one of the two?
yeah, both.
Both the
Oh,
horror.
one and one.
Okay, 1 and 1. All right, so you guys have that. And then so Mr. Molly, you still have him blindfolded. Is he still like handcuffed essentially? Does he still have rope tied around his hands?
Yeah.
We're gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just throw like a. What do I have?
Anybody have a handkerchief? Or maybe someone a little bit bigger? We just
He's got an infinite
so
amount.
nobody can see it.
Oh yeah.
One of us in this group has an infinite amount. Yes.
If this is true.
I have quite the amount of handkerchief.
And I throw my spare set of fine clothes on him.
Just on him?
Like, I get him dressed in it.
What?
So you're gonna undress Mr. Molly and then dress him in these other clothes?
Yes, because I assume his clothes are all fucked up. From
Can
him
I
take-
beating out of him.
Can I take Mr. Molly's clothes?
Yeah,
Body
sure.
clothes.
I'm trying
You
to
have so much gold. Why the fuck don't you have extra clothes?
You know, I haven't had this much gold until I started roaming around with you clowns. Okay, so
Been to the store multiple times.
Yeah, that's true.
I have new armor,
But you
but I
can
gotta wear
steal
clothes
from
under
people.
those
That's
bad
free.
boys.
Stealing is free.
Just wearing his armor, no clothes.
I gotta dress like the people I fucking impersonate, man.
It's true. No, it's important considering that's the only thing that doesn't change on your figure is the clothes. You should gather some clothes. One question I have is that how are you putting like whatever shirt or top you have on him while his arms are tied or his hands are tied? Because I assume they're like, tied together like this. This is what I had pictured, like behind, his back.
It's a good question.
So that's where I was like, wait.
All right. X-nay on the shirt. I will cut a hole in a blanket from my bed pack and like put it over his head like a poncho.
I was gonna say
Nice.
like a poncho. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, you can do that.
As we walk, also, I'll be like, you know, old man, he can't handle his liquor as well as he used to. I got you, bro. If we're passing by anybody, I'll just like casually throw it out.
I have the Mind Flayer brain juice still. If you want to make it more convincing.
No,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, can we just lick them up?
no.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like a good
Don't
idea.
sauce him up. We
yeah,
need
it's just like you
information.
throw rum on people to make him like.
Oh, like on his body,
Yeah.
so he smells like it. Sure, yeah.
What if somebody's smoking a cigarette and accidentally like flicks it towards them?
You know, he's dead. Whatever.
I'll pour the brain
check.
juice alcohol.
Okay. So you guys are making him smell like alcohol, saying that he's drunk. Do you have any lies for this blindfold?
He just had
Missing
reproductive
both
surgeries
eyes.
on his eyes.
Yeah, he's missing both. He got LASIK.
Reproductive?
surgery.
He's getting a third eye implanted as we speak.
You know,
That
the
is
House of
also-
All, they really got that great corrective vision surgery. They give you the eyes of an Aarakocra, bro. It's crazy.
I love in Eberron the LASIK centers that are just spread throughout.
No, the House of All gave him the eyes of an Aarakocra. Come on, keep the story straight.
Okay.
He's got a new
so
pair of eyes,
Oh, that's
essentially.
good, actually.
Yes.
One person, give me a deception check with advantage.
Not me. I'm silent.
I should probably do it, right?
Yeah, as if you're the one like holding and leading him and doing the primary lying, then you should be the one.
17.
17? Okay. So you lead him down the street and he kind of like, he'll grumble and protest every now and again. Like sometimes a little bit loud enough for other people to hear, but you guys kind of hush him up.
I grab him with my gauntleted fist.
Yeah, shit like that. And you lead him to Franklin's pretty much uninterrupted. Nobody like taking real notice. Those that do are quickly like shoot away by you guys. And you get to Franklin's, and yeah, Franklin's is like this little bodega-sized store in the marketplace district, where it's like a more of pretty much like a bodega where you can get like little snacks and stuff like that, and there is like a kitchen slightly, and
I look around. Is there like a clear? He said it was underground, right? Is there like an alley or like a, I don't know, like a basement looking thing around the backside or anything?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I'll help him.
All right. 16 for me. Are you rolling or am I rolling it with advantage?
I was just helping you so you can roll advantage.
16.
16. All right, so yeah, you like give the shop a once over, kind of go around it, and you do see in the back there do seem to be like these doors that are a freezer type thing, you know, where you can like open them and then walk down into it.
Sure, I'll pop the door.
All right, so yeah, you pop the door, and you're not really hit by like cold air or anything like that. It's not actually a freezer, but the door does seem to open. But you can kind of go down a few steps as you do, and then it's just like kind of just a wooden floor. There doesn't seem to be anything here.
There's nobody around or anything either.
Yeah, like you went like 5 steps down, and there's just like a wooden floor, and that's about it.
All right,
nobody else here.
I'll just usher
I'll let
everybody else
everyone
in.
go down.
Yeah.
And then I'll be the last one to close the door behind us.
Okay.
And I will start searching for some sort of hidden room or wall or something.
Okay, give me a investigation check. If somebody wants to help, you can take it with advantage.
Sure.
All right.
I'll be like, Molly, where we going, bro? What's the plan?
16.
16, okay. And you kind of talk to Molly about it, and he'll point you to a specific like floorboard that you kind of give like a knock to, a specific pattern knock that he does to himself on the floorboard, and it causes the floor to kind of like open up and more stairs to go down. So you guys can go all the way down now if you want.
All right.
All right, so yeah, you guys go all the way down to the hideout of Mr. Molly below Franklin's. And what you see is basically there's a lot of kind of gadgets around. It seems like a little bit of a spy den from what you could tell. Like you see some of the lenses that were like on the storage unit. Like he has some of those like in like little plastic cases and just a plethora of items like that. And there's like a couple of lounge areas. It seems pretty nice. And Mr. Molly goes, all right, so we've arrived. Can you take off the damn blindfold now?
Is there anything immediately valuable that I see that I'd be interested in?
I mean, probably.
It's vague. Not like, what's around me in this given moment? There's like the cameras. I don't care about those.
Yeah, there's like there's like 2 or 3 lens camera things. Like a tiny, from what you can tell, like a tiny little gun. That's by him as well. There's like a couple of pairs of sunglasses, like a couple of like not mannequins, but like things that you hang suits on that would like kind of function as mannequins.
Can I take the gun?
Yeah.
I pocket it.
All right.
I will dump. I'll dump Molly on like a chair or like.
Sorry, he said you don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check, and you're dumping him on a chair. You said.
Yeah, like a chair or a couch or whatever.
23.
Yeah. 23. Okay. So you sufficiently and secretly pocket this gun. You dump Mr. Molly on a chair. He goes, all right, what's the next move then, since you all are in charge?
I look around.
All right, so why exactly were you trying to sell this item, or were you not even trying to sell this item and kidnap before?
Well, the thing is, I was trying to get some constructs from the machine, and I was kind of teasing him with the deck of many things, right? That was never really on the table in my mind, but I wanted him to think it was. And, you know, he wanted to see it in physical person. I thought we were doing it at a safe spot, but I underestimated him.
So he's like, he's got
Do I
it.
think he was actually that stupid?
Give me insight check, I guess.
I rolled the wrong thing. I did. So that's I mean, it's the same roll, so 12.
12. From what you can tell, he seems to be giving you like a very bare bones version of the story. A lot of things probably being left out.
Mm.
Can I get real close to? Well, he's blindfolded still.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck. Never mind then. I hold. Never mind.
So you tempted some people that you weren't all too familiar with a very powerful item and expected it to go well?
It's always going well for me before.
All right. Well, I don't exactly remember you being such a fool in my recollection, but all right. So what exactly do you plan to do if we let you go?
And he kind of like perks up. He's like, "What type of history do we have, sir?"
We'll talk about that later.
I kick him in the shins.
Oh, god damn it.
I am interested in this
Double?
history.
Oh, my plan, if you to let me go, is to find out some information about what the fuck the Merchant Guild exactly wants to do at the house of, at the auction house that they're planning to utilize.
Well, like
you have
everybody,
any interest in dismantling this Merchants Guild?
Oh yes.
Go ahead.
I like look around. I'm like,
Sajam.
I'm pretty sure we're kind of down to get rid of these guys too, but like they all think you're dead. So what's even the move here? You think that they've got the object, right? What's stopping them from pulling a bunch of cards?
They do not
Who
think
thinks
he's
I'm
dead.
dead?
No, like everybody else thinks he's dead.
I don't give a damn about everybody else. That makes my job easier.
And what is that exactly? What exactly are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to get my shit back and make sure they never fuck with me again.
Is he telling the truth? I'd like to fucking
Give me an insight check.
inside check this bitch ass. Ooh, natty 20.
Yeah, seems to be telling the truth.
Fucker.
I look around. I'm like, well, what do we get for not only murdering a bunch of people that try to capture you, but bringing you back here?
Beats me. I don't know. A pat on the back.
I mean, for a pat on the back, we could just clean this place out and throw you in like an alley somewhere.
In fact, we could probably kill you. Kill you ourselves.
I mean, by all means, if y'all think you're capable of killing me or taking all my stuff without any retaliation, please.
Oh, I'm gonna signal to the group real quick. I'm gonna signal to the group to kind of back away real quick so you're out of sight. I'm gonna change my face to his, pull up his blindfold and imitate his voice. Oh, that won't be a problem as it won't be necessary. They'll think Mr. Molly's just fine. You think about that. And I slide his blindfold back, kick his shin on the way out.
All right, give me an intimidation check and give me an insight check there, Alexander.
21.
21.
11. Jesus Christ, they're old.
11.
Yep.
You know that he's done some pretty prolific things in the past. You're not sure if he's like delusional now or if he really believes what he's saying, but yeah, I mean, it's a bold claim, but you know that he's done some bold things. As far as the intimidation check goes, he goes, "Oh, neat trick. Y'all motherfuckers really want to be thorough about this, huh?"
Don't make us ask twice. I say it as his voice.
So what? We team up? We don't team up? What's the plan here?
I just like
I
look
kick him
around.
in
I mean, if
I
we're
kick
not
him in the
getting
shins.
anything out of it, I don't know why we would team up.
You can get whatever the fuck we get from the Merchants Guild. You find what you want, you keep what you want. You keep what you find.
That sounds like a great deal.
All right. Like, I start writing out a contract for this,
Okay.
saying that we get to keep what we find. and we help him dismantle this merchant's guild. Not exactly in those specific terms, but when the three are dead, the three leaders of the merchants guild, then we our contract is completed.
We gotta kill all
Make
three of
sure
them.
That's all right with everybody.
Can we get some sort of like backing from whoever's working with Mr. Molly so that we have and some sort of like, I don't know, like we gotta find some sort of leverage or some sort of contingency plan too, because he could just up and turn on us.
A piece of paper is not a shield.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
We
I'm
need
making
double.
sure that everybody's okay with the terms first.
Like we want to kill all three of them. That is like that is a commitment.
Yes, it is. But I mean, we kill one, the other two aren't just gonna stop.
Yeah, but like, do you guys want to actually murder all of the people involved in the Merchants Guild? That seems like we got a lot of other shit that we got to do too. I feel like.
I kind of
But also-
whisper that like they're trying to kill us already.
Fair enough.
I say to Alexander, we are two birds on the same current, but a bowman still looms.
And then you hear in your head, Alexander, what the fuck did he just say?
I don't know, man.
I say that out loud.
Come on.
Okay.
I was very clear.
All right. So, my family may have some dealings with this man, and by extension, I have had dealings with this man. They didn't exactly turn out too well at the time, but I figure if we help him out, me and him are going to be square. Plus, I mean, we get whatever we find at this Merchants Guild. And, I mean, they're after us to begin with. So, you know, three birds with one stone seems like a pretty all right transaction. I'm not saying this super loud so Molly can hear.
Yeah, I figured it.
How large is the stone?
What stone?
The one you're gonna kill
look
birds
around.
with, bro.
Large enough to not be the ones under it, that's for sure. We're the ones fucking in control. That's all you need to know.
I just like shrug and I'm like, look, bro, if we gotta kill some people that are trying to kill us, I mean, it's normal everyday work. And I start counting. 1, 6. Hey, Molly, you want chopped cheese, right?
Yes.
All right. I got you, bro.
We'll get one from Franklin right now, please.
I got you right upstairs. I'll walk upstairs and I'll buy 6 chopped cheeses.
Okay, so you go into the bodega and you see behind the counter is a man. He's got like a tag named Franklin on it, and it's like a full old ass turtle behind the counter, and he's just like, "What? You want 6 chopped cheeses? All right." And he
6.
starts getting it ready, and yeah, he'll give it to you. It'll take a little while, probably like 10-15 minutes, but
He's a good boy.
I'll go out in the corner and squat. I don't know. Just wait, yeah.
Well, I say, yes, I think these are agreeable terms. Minoscus, I will alleviate your burden. And I'll take the robots from Minoscus.
okay.
I'm going to start constructing javelins.
Okay.
I forget how
Yeah.
big it is.
Okay.
Robot.
And
goblins.
so this guy, he's a bit of a crafty one. He's a little bit of a magician, you know. So it's a good thing that we didn't let him have his hands at first. But if we can trust him, and I think we can, since we're on the same wavelength in this endeavor, he should be very helpful in dismantling the Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
As
with
you
it.
said, Mr. Molly goes, is that metal work out here? What the fuck is going on? As you start working on the metal javelin.
Fucking cling, cling.
He's very confused about what's happening. Where's the chopped cheese?
I'll bring it in.
They do not apparate instantly.
Yeah, I'll bring back in the chopped cheese, and I'll be like, "Hey, are we good with the deal? You wrote out the little contract or whatever."
I'll unblindfold him with the paper held in front of his face so he can read it.
No. Okay. Keep the things that you find. Okay. All 3 of them are dead. I like that part. All right.
So we have a deal.
Yeah, I mean, can I get the hand thing?
And how do we?
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, how do we know you won't back down on your word?
I mean, you don't.
But there's got to be a way we can ensure that.
I mean, if you want to involve some devils, you got that type of pool. I mean, sure, but if that's not gonna happen, you really got no guarantee.
Yeah, I don't really like devils very much. Sign the paper,
It wouldn't
man.
do him too well to betray me and by extension my family.
And I pull the paper back and show him my face.
Oh man, the old Belfontaines. We ride again. This time, me and the kid, huh?
I give him a wry smile and take my hat off.
Well, if I can count on you, like I can count on your pops during the battles, we should be just fine.
I agree.
So,
And I'll cut his hands fucking off. Not off.
What?
What
What a twist!
Trans with these, asshole.
Just betray him and just check both his hands.
I shank him in the neck.
My hands.
Butcher sends his regards. Just stab him in the neck.
so you untie him, you unblindfold him. He goes, "All right, well."
Bunch of fucking blood, dude.
I'm gonna go freshen up if you don't mind. And he goes and like takes one of the suits that's off the mannequin, like drags it into another room, and you can see he like puts his hand on one of the walls, and like out pops like a thing like a numpad, and he types in a code, and like the wall lifts up, and he goes into that room. And I think that's where we'll take a break.
All right. This motherfucker's a spy. Jesus.
You fucking let him loose, and then we're stuck in this hideaway. Oh, dude, he's gonna fucking flood this shit or gas it.
Bro, I'll grab a laser pen and carve our way out of here. We'll be fine.
I need a poster to make sure that it covers his hole when he's, not digging through it.
Sure, yeah. Get
Man, he's
the
gonna have
rock.
to blow up this
the rock
place.
cutters or
They know where he lives.
A piece of paper will prevent him from.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back. Mr. Molly's disappeared to do spy shit, and we're chilling.
That guy's a bitch.
I'm taking a short rest while I make these javelins. Because I have to.
Oh yeah, it takes you a short rest, right? All right. So y'all will spend a bit of time here underneath Franklin's while Atoq begins to fashion some metal javelins out of the constructs you fought earlier. Mr. Molly comes back in about 5 minutes or so, looking pretty fresh, pretty freshly cleaned, like maybe even like took a whole ass shower and dressed in this suit that he took off the mannequin. And he's looking prepared to do the business. And he goes, "All right, well, what's our first step?"
I mean, I figured you had at least a little bit of some idea.
Oh, I can have a lot of ideas in a short time if you want me to do that part. I just didn't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah, I
mean,
think
feel free to shoot some shots at us.
we want to get rid of these guys, ASAP. It seems like they kind of feel the same way about us. Hey, do you know what the platinum disc is?
Yes.
Yeah, that place is not around these days as a base of operations. I get the sense, and we're trying to figure out like where they hang out. What we should look out for if we're going after them, that kind of stuff.
All right. And he like busts out like a pen and pad and starts writing things down. He goes, "Well, I can definitely find out where their main HQ or wherever they're discussing plans at nowadays is." He says, "The information I do have is pretty sparse at the moment. They didn't do too much discussing of things around me. I do know that they have planned this whole auction and this whole parade around it about it being one of the biggest of all time and all this, and using my item as some type of mystery draw. It is bringing in a lot of people, and I do know that they plan to probably rob those people. So he goes, I've heard a couple of folks that are already in town or are going to be arriving tonight that they might make moves on. Do y'all want me to check that out, or rather just find out exactly where they are as far as the main base of operations is?
They wouldn't happen to be 3 people exactly, would it?
No, I only know about 2.
That they're trying to rob from? Who is it?
Apparently this guy was Winton Pencher Belfontaine, the third person.
Yeah.
I know about him. And I couldn't catch the name of another one, but apparently there's going to be some fancy Aarakocra that's coming through that they want to do some business with.
Would that be Shava or the butcher lady? Bludgeon? Bludgeon lady.
No, those names don't sound familiar to me.
All right.
What is the blue handle?
The blue candle.
Blue candle, yeah.
Blue candle.
Candle.
Yes.
He goes, the Blue Candle is a very fancy inn up at the Scott Emporium.
Are they doing the robbing like tonight?
I say,
Hey, Dala, you still got that note? Because this sounds like exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, and I hand it to him. Here you go. Try to make it inconspicuous. That's all.
Oh,
I think we're gonna show it to him.
yeah.
I wipe my nose.
He goes, okay, so Giles Winton is staying at the Blue Candle. This is good. Shava, unfamiliar to me, staying at the House of Awe. And Bogdana, oh goodness gracious. Okay, and they don't know where Bogdana is?
It doesn't seem so.
Yeah, she's not an easy one to track down. That is for sure. All right, very well. Yes, I mean, one of these could be the Aarakocra. Bogdana definitely isn't. This Shava person might be, but there's no way to know for sure yet.
And the robbing's going down tonight?
I think it depends. If they plan to rob Bogdana, I don't think they're going to do it tonight. There's going to be some preparations, especially because it doesn't seem like they even know where she is. The Shava person, again, I'm kind of unfamiliar, but if they're looking to infiltrate the House of Awe, they're going to need some more finesse than just brute force. Giles Winston Petra Belfontaine III, he might be in trouble tonight.
I just look around. I'm like, well, we got a place to
I'm
go.
going to say we should avoid the Blue Candle, as they will be going after him, and his clan is quite crafty and are not fans of me.
First of all, if they're going tonight, shouldn't we at least be like in the area so that we could capitalize on that whole shakedown?
Would you... If it serves stealing from the thieves, sure. If it serves to save Belfontaine, no.
Yeah, I mean, is there any benefit in stopping this first robbery?
Any benefit to stopping the robbery? If you have no attachment to the person, I mean, just the spoils of what the merchants guild's carrying on them, really. We can maybe like psychological damage, send the fact that there's people out there looking to stop whatever their plans are, but they could switch up if we do that.
Yeah, it does tip our hand a little bit. I'm not sure if that's the best course of action.
I think for a second, I'm just like, why not steal from both?
Miss Molly seems to be in agreement with that idea.
Yeah, why don't we just like get in on the chaos and then take from both? That seems pretty good.
It serves my interest to steal from the Grand League.
No.
And Mr. Molly kind of laughs at that. He's like, "Oh, an ambitious one. I like that."
All right. So we canteling up or what?
Let me know when I finish these javelins so I can give them to him.
By the time you guys wrap up conversing, you probably have the javelins done.
I'll give the Helmtor one to Minoscus. It's got a red glow tint, blood. I don't know, fucking know. And the other one just is like a mechanical javelin, like a Star Wars javelin. It's a Star Wars javelin. As we get sued, I give it to Sajam, Soren.
Sword jam.
Yeah, and I just give you guys these javelins and be like, may they be more useful than the corpses that mourn them.
For sure. How many do we get?
One.
All right.
One each of them.
I threw one at the last fight, so I'm even.
There you go. I'm going to do something as I give them the javelins that I've been fucking forgetting to do forever. Can I check my person and make sure everything that is on my character sheet is on my body?
Yeah, give me an investigation check with advantage.
24.
24. Okay. So you start going through everything. Everything seems to be there. You're pretty confident about it. There's like a moment where you're like, "Oh my god, there's one less bar of soap," but then you remembered you used it on the lens. And yeah, everything seems to be intact.
Okay.
Do we get a short rest out of this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the short rest.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody can short rest up.
Plus, I need to heal. So.
And
so
as you guys are still discussing everything, Mr. Molly goes, "So are we looking to actually send a message here?" So again, they probably will switch up if we do so. Or are we looking to kind of be a little bit more sneaky about it, a little bit more deceiving to make them think that this was the cause of something else?
I look toward Alexander and say, I can distract one party.
As could I. I mean, I think it'd be preferable if they think it's just happenstance that they both get robbed rather than being targeted, but that seems like kind of a stretch.
And so I was going to say, if we do go that way, which I think is a safer overall strategy, or at least it'll let us stay in the darkness, so to speak, for a little longer. But it is a little bit more complicated, and it would probably take a little bit more finesse than any other way.
Well, we can always change it up if things go south. We might as well start with that intention, and then if things go sideways, they go sideways, and I mean, nothing changes.
I want to ask Mr. Molly, since we have the same intentions of our like whatever we're planning to do, it seems you are preparing to take this on yourselves. Do you have any sort of like wares or equipment that could possibly aid us in succeeding in our quest or in tonight's mission?
He like looks around. He's like, "Yeah, this place got a ton of spy shit in it. What are you looking for?"
I looked at Alexander. I was like, "All right, and Atoq, you guys seem to be the experts in any sort of espionage from the way you guys move around."
I do not know what belies the fact that I am technologically advanced. Is it my straw hat or cargo pants?
You made
Cargo
a Star
pants.
Wars javelin. I mean,
You just made a mechanical javelin, dude.
That is a fair assessment.
Oh, man.
As he fucking pulls out a lightsaber and just starts chopping stuff.
I do a roll, and I'm like so sneaky, bro. We'll be fine. We got this, guys.
Breaks the
Dark
table.
Souls roll.
Yeah, Batman roll.
I start
Wolverine
perusing
come-
this area for like smoke grenades and I don't know. What else could he have in here?
Does he have any devices that help increase our stealth without having to roll for it? For one.
Pass without trace. It's bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
stealth boy?
without trace item.
A
Yeah,
stealth boy?
boys down
Ooh.
there?
Stealth boy's a good one.
Yeah.
You probably would have something similar.
Is there anything similar to a cipher camera? Like, I just throw up and it just gives us sight.
These are my
yeah,
eyes.
probably, actually.
My camera is broken.
The first thing he does is he puts his arm around you, Dala Brakka, and you still look like him? Or who do you look like right now?
I still look like him.
Okay, so he puts his arm around you. He doesn't seem too disturbed by this. He puts his arm around you. He's like, you got some talent on you for sure. Let me get you something to help you out with that. Everybody else think what they need for the spy shit that y'all want. And he kind of walks you over to like the area that had the suits, that like on the mannequins with the suits. And
I'm about to wear motherfucking tux, baby. Let's go.
And he leads you to a specific suit. And he's like, he kind of like tugs on it a bit, and then he goes, "This one is as tough as studded leather armor, but," and he like taps it a bit, and you can see it changes from like a suit to like a tribal outfit, and it changes from like a tribal outfit to like a tuxedo proper rather than like a suit, and then like back to the business suit, and it goes different ways. He goes, "This right here can change it to pretty much anything your mind decides. I think it would go well with your talent."
I decided to try it on, and I asked him, "It seems like you weren't surprised when I took off that blindfold. You've seen this before." As I'm putting on the suit.
Not a regular occurrence by any means, very rare, but people with talents like yours, I've come across before.
And I try on the suit. Fits real nice.
Yeah, it does feel real nice, and like even like as you're putting it on, and you have like slight moments of thinking, "Oh, like the sleeve is too long," or you don't like the way this feels like wrapped around a certain body part.
It's not tailored, yeah.
Yeah, the suit like it changes as you think those thoughts, and like it corrects
Holy
those
shit.
things you don't like about it.
It's fucking Jackie Chan the tuxedo. Let's go.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
How cheap? Cheap as hell?
Heaven on earth.
Glamored.
I'm still using his face. Looking in the mirror, I'm dapping myself up. Looks real nice. Yeah, I could see myself using this guise a little bit more often.
And he goes, and remember to really, really take a look at whatever target that you're trying to transform as, because the people that are close to them, they're gonna notice the little details. And like as he does that, he points like at like a very small mole like around his neck that you kind of like realize that you don't have there. And he's like, remember, details important.
How do you know all these things?
He's like, I've been in this game for quite some time. I tell you what. And yeah, you can see he's probably like in his early like 50s.
I'll keep that in mind, and then fucking put a mole. I'll just touch my neck and just add on.
He drops his disguise. He's a changeling. Whoa.
His mole.
Woo.
So he goes, all right, well, the rest of you were looking for anything. I got a few smoke grenades back here. You asking for something for stealth?
I mean, it'd be helpful.
All right. He's like, I got, he's like, this wall is like, I got one of these left. And he brings out like a little, it's a pretty inconspicuous watch. And he goes, this, they're not really permanent use items, but this will allow you to cast a invisibility spell on yourself once.
I'd push it to Soren.
I'm like, bro, if I turn invisible, I'm still going to make a lot of noise. But sure, I could try.
All right.
You just stand there and don't look all shiny for once.
Hey, first of all, I can appreciate that you appreciate that my armor is very shiny. I put a lot of thought into making sure that it's not all... And I like start looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I should clean this again probably.
If only it reflected the sun.
Like, if the sun was out, it would. Yeah. What happened?
I sit there. I don't respond.
I'm like,
Owned.
all right.
As you say that, and like Atoq doesn't respond, Mr. Molly goes, well, you know, if we go to the Sky Emporium tonight, that armor's gonna shine pretty goddamn bright. Have y'all ever been up there?
Nope.
I haven't had the opportunity.
Well, the starlight is a little bit brighter up there, considering we're elevated. So I don't know if it's part of the enchantment or what, but it is quite bright up there, as much as on any regular sunny day.
I almost vomit.
I'm like, all right, well, I'm down to go.
All right. So everybody wants to roll out.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, the blue candle's in the Sky Emporium.
Yeah.
So what's the Sky Emporium? Because we've talked about it before. I must have forgotten. Is it
So
like?
the Sky Emporium is like a district that's elevated in the city itself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a single mall or a single building or something. It's like an entire district.
It's like a
How is
floating
it
plate.
elevated?
Is it elevated? It just seems to be floating on like a piece of land.
So it's just fucking a piece of the city up above.
Yes.
What's below it?
The
Like
slums.
directly?
Yeah.
Like directly below it?
Yeah.
Probably the district that holds like the Council of Night and a lot of the governmental areas.
Oh wow. Okay. Bold. All right. Okay.
Before we leave, I'll be like, hey, that reminds me, he probably shouldn't look like Molly, right?
Mr. Molly goes, he can look whatever he wants. I don't care.
No, I just mean like, if they see him or you or either of you, they're gonna be like, wait, isn't he supposed to be like tied up somewhere?
And the fear will be struck into their hearts.
Mr. Mullen sends his regards.
It's like this guy's fucking confidence is preposterous.
Yeah.
21.
21. I mean, he's been a spy for a long time, and he's very confident in his abilities.
He also got captured and the shit beaten out of him. This guy is absurd.
Ever happens to every spy.
Yeah.
He planned it.
To be fair,
James Bond, he gets captured every movie. Like it's
He was a rookie.
Not always. Not always.
he always gets captured.
They always gets captured. The
I don't
bad
know.
guy explains his plan.
He couldn't take these shin beatings earlier. He confessed a lot after like a couple hits to the shin, so I can't
I'm
believe
very
that.
Taking any nut
persuasive.
shots.
Not a shrug. I'm like, hey, bro, you look however you want, man. You do your thing.
He's like, two Mr. Mollies will strike twice the fear as one.
There's at least 3 by my count, but yeah, all right, I'm with it. One got shot.
He did.
Oh, yeah. I still don't know what's up with that.
That still leaves us at 2. If I count with 3 and shot 1 and
Minimum, like past tense, there was 3, and now maybe there's 2. But if that was their own, he probably took like a fake bullet. I don't know, man.
I mean, could that have been a completely separate third party involved? Then it wasn't part of their plan at all?
No,
It could
right?
But I doubt it.
All right.
I want to pat Minoscus on the back and be like, I do not understand as well.
I've been like, imagine I'm just in the background, just like,
you're eating your chops. Why did I kick this? Yeah, you're better, don't you?
and then I was playing with the rats.
Oh yeah, I'll give him my chopped cheese. This shit looks weird.
Where is the human in this?
It's like
Why don't you just top it with your own human parts?
Yeah, didn't you like
Oh
done
no!
meat, like
Don't ruin Franklin's chopped cheese with human parts, especially shitty bandit guy. Let's get out of here.
well done meat with curdled fucking milk? Yeah, I'm good.
So yeah, I just imagine Atoq like nibbling on it, like keeping it very far from his style, like putting it down. So you guys finish your chopped cheeses, exit the building, and Mr. Molly goes, "All right, how we getting up there? Sky
Wait.
trolley?
You're coming with us?
What? I thought that was the plan.
I know. I
was
was
the
gonna say he will be useful.
Oh
I could
shit!
find information otherwise.
Okay, well then that makes my point about 2 people of the same facial structure. All right, let's go.
He's trying to strike fear in their hearts. I mean, what don't you get about it?
We could
Everything.
send the real mullet to infiltrate the backside and then distract them with the fake mullet, aka me, with whatever cameras they have, because I'm sure they got some sort of surveillance system.
What is the difference?
And then Molly points at Dala and he goes, I got a point.
I hate this. There's nothing about this that's good. Let's go.
We'll strike fear in the hearts.
He's like super pleased with you. So
Actually, can I whisper in Dala's ear unexpectedly so it surprises him? And say,
I can feel like the spit from his like lizard tongue kind of just.
Fork tongue.
Can I tell him to put a scar on your back?
Did he have one? I say
No.
normally.
No.
I think about it real hard. Done.
I nod. And
Some weird shit going on right now.
I understand what's
We're
going
gonna
on.
tell them apart, yeah.
Should be the dead one.
Lizard snaking his tongue into the ear of this.
Gross. I don't like any of this. I'm desperately trying to find a way to get there because I want to get out
I
of here.
flinch.
My
I cock a
breath, by the
fist.
way, smells horrible.
Yeah, that's why I cock a fist and move away.
It smells like sewage water.
I just like look around. I'm like, bro, I would do anything to murder a bunch of fiends right now. Can we just like be gone with this place?
All right.
I see your hunger's not sated with your cheese.
No. Let's go.
all right.
If I find it right now, it smells better than his breath. And then we go ahead and move on. We just can we just get out of here?
Get the
please?
fuck out of here.
Yeah, okay. So you guys begin to get the hell out of here. Gotcha. And on the way to the sky trolleys, Mr. Molly goes, all right, well, we can take the sky trolleys, of course. That's a little public, but we could do it. Y'all don't have any other means of getting up there?
I don't have the ability to fly. No, not currently.
You don't know any flying creatures?
Do I know any flying creatures in this city? I don't think so.
No. You don't.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh man,
I don't have that kind of power either.
Actually, you do know one, actually.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have aggression?
I say.
You all do.
I say it is not. Everyone knows a flying creature. It is Hawk. Everyone knows of Hawk.
Well, I mean one that could like carry us.
I pray.
You pray?
Hawk.
I mean, he definitely knows one that could carry us.
Give me a religion check.
I mean, the coddle is not real in my head, but
What?
yeah. I mean, at this, who knows what's going on there? 16.
That's true. Who knows?
You pray for a second, and you get flashbacks to being in the room with Cassiel, your Coatl, and your Coatl teacher, and he was in a lesson going over aberrations, and he mentioned how beholders can fly, and you think about the beholder behind the bar.
Nope.
No.
I'll say Hawk will not come to this forsaken land, but the bartender has the ability to fly. And
Wait,
seems like
I thought. Hold on, I thought she like studied dragons. I didn't know she was a dragon. You're saying she has the ability to fly?
the bartender at the other one.
Oh, the eye juice one. I see.
Floating head.
Floating head. Yeah.
I like scratch my head. I'm like, so where are the trolleys? Like, which direction is?
He's like, all right, Charles Diaz. And you guys start heading over to where the trolleys are, and they would kind of be like towards the marketplace district, a little bit on the outer edges of it. And yeah, there's like basically these magical trolleys that are on like this type of wire that is like straight up attached to like a pole on the upper echelon of the Sky Emporium. And there's like, you know, like some food carts around on the outside and stuff, and you could buy a ticket. A ticket is expensive. It's about 20 gold. But I believe you all have enough to purchase that if you want to do so. If you
I
want to do
look at
something
Mr. Molly and I'm like, hey, you got me for carrying you the whole city, right? You got me.
Give me a persuasion check.
14.
He was like, you said I was a drunk, belligerent man who had just gotten regenerative eye surgery. You want me to pay for you?
Yeah, well, with your currently not drunk form, it was like a cover to try to get you safely to where we saved your life, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah. He's like, I got you. And he'll pay for you.
I pay 18 gold and I slip in 2 coppers.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, come on. 12.
12.
He'll quarter down the machine and pull it out trick.
So yeah, you managed to hand off the 20 coins, 18 gold, 2 copper. They don't seem to pay you any mind. All right. So you guys all in the sky trolling. As it ascends, it begins to ascend to the Sky Emporium itself. Do you guys want to do anything?
Just take a look out the trolley and make the city.
Give me a perception check, everybody.
I'm gonna do that and put like visuals to my map essentially.
Oh, okay.
20 for my perception.
13.
6.
6.
12.
7 and 20. You said, Jeremy?
12.
12. Okay. So, yeah, you guys take in the City of Stars, and from this vantage point, yeah, you've never seen anything like it, right? The entire city below you is just brilliantly lit with the neon lights and the activity of the city, always bustling, taking advantage of the perpetual night that exists in the city. Who rolled a 20?
Me.
20, you. So as you're kind of like taking in the image of the city, Soren, your eyes kind of drift to something outside the city. And you see near the mountains, like a little village, like a little hamlet, and there's just a bunch of smoke billowing up from it.
I will hit Atoq with my elbow and point towards it and be like, hey, is that the one that the Cronus people are in? Is that kind of direction? I'll start pointing at his map.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I forget what the hamlet was called.
I don't even know if we came up with a name for the hamlet, to be honest with you.
I
think I specifically said it was unnamed on the map.
Yeah. There is a town out there, so I say, yes, there's a human settlement out there toward the giants.
I kind of like scratch my chin. I'm like,
Yeah, hamlet.
maybe we should probably deal with that, huh?
I do not see the benefit of heading it off.
You mean like the city or like the things in the city?
The Goliaths, giants. Seems like if they make a problem here, it will be much easier.
It's true.
A defenseless town in many ways. It's already lost.
I nod. I'll just stare at it while we go up.
All right. So you guys finish your travel on the Sky Trolley. You arrived at the Sky Emporium proper. And yeah, Miss Molly wasn't lying. Definitely your eyes take some adjusting here. It does seem to be a bit brighter. You take a little while to start normalizing your eyes to the vision you see. And yeah, it definitely just appears that the starlight is more amplified up here. And around here is just like the fancy of fancy. Everything looks very expensive. It's a very bougie type area. There's a lot of shops for clothes, for items, for venturing gear, for miscellaneous products, trinkets and whatnot, restaurants, inns. A lot of what's up here is very expensive.
I want to take a quick moment to pray to Hawk to ask for forgiveness for committing blasphemy via imitating flying.
Okay.
And just I'll just be off to the side, quiet.
All right. So you guys see Atoq kind of take a moment to himself. Some religious duties that he's doing. What do the rest of you do as you step off the trolley and are in the Sky Emporium?
I'm
proper?
looking for like a map or the blue candle or asking around, trying to figure out where it is.
Okay, give me a charisma check.
21.
21. Okay. So yeah, you stop. Like a couple that's been shopping that again like they got like all kinds of bags and they look to be wearing very expensive clothing, and you asked about the blue candle and they kind of point you in a direction and dismiss you very quickly, but they do seem to be knowing where they're going.
All right, fair enough.
I tap Atoq on the shoulder and like hey, pickpocket those guys in thieves camp.
Are you pointing toward these guys?
Yeah, the dudes he just bumped into. Yeah.
I wasn't looking. Yeah, I'll go for it. Doesn't
Okay.
take much provocation.
So you like finish your prayer and you turn and
You pray and you pickpocket.
you point you in the direction and you with the divine power that you feel from your prayer you go
I'll cast
off.
guidance on myself before I do it.
Beautiful. You go off and to pickpocket these folks. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
With guidance.
Oh no!
Jeez,
You're
man.
not
Thank God I had guidance. Oh, it's not that bad. 17.
17. All right, 17 is pretty good. Let me see.
I rolled a
You walk away with 100 gold.
Okay, 0.
They rolled a 16, so you just barely beat them. So you go into one of the bags that they're carrying. You pull out. What you pull out seems to be a very, very expensive, like deep purple scarf.
Ooh.
More handkerchiefs.
I'll put it in the front pocket.
Okay.
Purple scarf. Okay.
Go try to return it. Get some store credit.
Mm-hmm.
Store credit.
Made from the finest of
You gotta
silks.
have a receipt, bro.
Cool. As I walk away from these marks, I'll signal on Thieves' Cant to Belfontaine, like a this is easy or something like that, like something like really cocky.
I give him the head nod.
When's the last time you actually succeeded on this?
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
And then after
The only time?
out of that's over, I'm like, bros, this way, and I'll start heading towards the candle, the blue candle.
The blue candle. Okay. So as you all head towards the blue candle, you arrive. It's a two-story building made of very like fine, like this is like timber almost, like there's wood to it as well. Just like very fine though, like the wood's super polished. It seems like an expensive type, like it's like not mahogany necessarily, but kind of gives that same vibe. And it's like the whole building's made of it. It's just like super, super pretty, and they're kind of rustic. And as you guys are pulling up on the inn itself, everybody give me a perception check.
Yeah, before we go, I want to say something. 16.
15.
7. Again.
16.
So we have 16, 16, 15, 7, and what?
Hang on. It's a perception, right?
Yeah.
A 6.
Okay. So what were you going to say, Atoq?
Before we go in, I'm just gonna say, this Belfontaine character will recognize me very clearly, so I think I shall distract him, and Alexander can focus on him while the rest of you focus on the unknowns.
I think we're just gonna scope the place out for now, so maybe it's best you wait outside and keep an eye on the entrance.
I shrug and say, all right.
All right. So as you guys scout the building, what are you looking for exactly?
Suspicious
Just
characters.
I'm looking for like just making note of the layout and like where everything is, where all the hallways are, entrances, exits.
I tell before. Are you going in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we go
like,
in, I just say he is a horse.
All right.
Like an actual, like
You mean like
a
Do I
four-legged.
know of horse people?
Fuck you.
or is it like
Do I know of horse people? Because I'm like imagining like horse head on human body.
I mean, if that's what you're imagining, that's what you can imagine. You know, centaurs exist.
does he look like
Okay,
BoJack
so-
Horseman, where he just like stands on two legs and just
Yeah,
is
that's what I
upright?
was imagining.
I don't
when he
actually
said he's
know,
a
by the way.
horse.
He told you he's a horse. That's it. Like
I keep my
I
eyes
can
peeled.
neither confirm nor deny if he's a centaur or a human with a horse head.
All right.
As he says this, like 5 other horses come out of the inn. God damn it!
Yeah, the horse is getting shows. up.
Well,
Look what we have here, fellas.
well.
Does one have a Pikachu add on?
Captain
Yeah,
America,
so I
what are you
say
doing here?
that I'll be looking out for the crowd.
Okay. So you, Alexander, you go in. You're trying to figure out the whole layout of the place. Is anybody going in with him?
Yeah, I'm heading in, and I will look out for any like people that seem, I guess, like horses, but also just like any of the people that strike me as having the gear from the Merchants Guild, and I'll also use Divine Sense.
Okay, perfect. Give me investigation or perception check. Your choice.
What happened with the one we rolled outside, by the way?
I'll get to it.
Oh, okay. Divine Sense.
Hold your horses.
22, as high as I can roll.
But
Okay.
Oh, that's for fun.
Yeah.
So for divine sense, what's the range on it?
Divine Sense is 60 feet.
60 feet.
And if the place is
How
big,
many
I'll use it
fiends
multiple
per
times.
square inch?
Yeah. It's Celestial Fiend Undead within 60 feet.
Celestial fiend undead within 60 feet of you. I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't sense anything. You can cast it multiple times, and there doesn't seem to be anything that is popping up. Because, yeah, there is a lot of total cover behind this place, right? Like, there's certain rooms and different hallways that you have to go to access those rooms and stuff. So, you use it a couple of times. I will say twice, and doesn't seem to pick up anything.
All right.
As far as the perception check goes, the 22, you notice, you don't see this person, but you definitely hear like a very like pompous, like British type accent, or just like, what is this? Looks fantastic, and he's just like talking a real like just out there.
Super loud.
Yeah, super loud, super powerful. And this is kind of in line with some of the details that you were given to by Atoq regarding this person. But he seems to be like upstairs behind a door, so you can't see him at the moment. As far as the ground goes, you spot a couple of people. They don't seem to be overtly in like neon gear as much as you like neon camo gear as much as they usually are. But you do see a couple that have like elements of that on their clothing, whether it be on their shoes or like kind of like a bandana hanging out of their back pocket. They do seem to be probably like at the moment, I would say 6 people with this type of thing on.
If I make them, I'll point them out to Alexander.
Okay, so you start pointing them out to Alexander. You guys take note of all these people that you believe to be associated with the Merchants Guild. Minoscus and Dala, what are y'all doing? Because I know that Atoq is outside still at the moment.
I will go to the bar, and I'm just trying to act like the rich people around me and be like, oh, give me one of your finest beers. I flip a gold. Kind of like, you know how Dr. Zoidberg is like, give me your finest, I'll buy this painting.
Yeah.
Tax refund. I'll flip just one gold, thinking that it's going to only be one.
You flip 1 gold. The bartender kind of looks at it and he's like, "This is like a middle-aged dude," and he's just like, "What? The cheapest ale here is five gold."
5 gold. Absurd. I'll walk away.
Quite shallow and pedantic.
He's
The
too
bartender
fancy.
like flips his hands up. Do you take the gold back or no?
Hell yeah.
I'll leave it too.
Yeah. So he is surprised by your outrage as you will walk away, and you get a few looks from certain people, kind of gathering their attention a bit. Dala Brakka, what are you doing?
Mr. Molly is not around us, right? I'd imagine.
Mr. Molly would have probably stayed outside with Atoq to scope out anybody coming in or out, since you guys were scoping the inside.
So I'm more in tune with the city, but do I recognize anybody inside? Like maybe the bartender?
Give me a
Like
perception investigation check.
Because he probably works double shift somewhere, you know? I don't know.
Nah, it's a fancy place, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
go
like,
back to the
he's still
port.
got to make some money. Who knows? You said investigation or perception?
Yeah.
10.
10. All right. So, as you mentioned earlier, right, that you hadn't had a lot of money before you started kind of adventuring with these guys, and
I shouldn't have said that. Fuck.
It takes a lot of money to just get here, right? 20 gold is the trolley ride, and then other means to get here is also probably pretty expensive. And in this specific, like a bar, this Blue Candle, you've never been here. That doesn't mean there's not people that you know that haven't been here, right? But you take.
I'm looking for suspicious activity or like suspicious individuals that I know don't belong like up here that are involved with something like the Thieves Guild or the Merchants Guild.
Yeah, I feel you. So you take a look around. A lot of people you don't really recognize. You do notice one woman who you remember kind of coming up with you and Wodan in like the gambling dens, and started out as like pretty much just an urchin, like much like yourselves, and has kind of worked their way up via a lot of successful gambling, whether you think it's legitimate or not. It's something you're not really sure of. Has since kind of elevated their whole status. Their name is Marissa. And she's just been like somebody that you have gambled with before in the past. That she seems to be here as well.
Ooh, okay. I'll take note of that. What is she doing currently?
Right now, she just seems to be having like a drink at the bar and talking to people.
All right, I'll take note of that and just try to take like a couple seats away and try to make it look like I have a drink. Do I have like I find like an empty cup like next to me and I put it immediately in front of me. Can I like do that without the bartender looking?
Give me a sleight of hand check.
All right.
Yeah, I imagine you're going like where people drop off empty drinks. You're like swiping one of those real quick.
Yeah. That's a 10.
Okay, let me see.
Can I really put some acting into it and pretend it just came out from my lips and just like put it down before, as he turns around? Can I add?
You got a 10, right?
Yeah.
So you do that. You can do that for sure. And you do that. And the bartender definitely saw you pick it up while it was empty and then do that and then put it down. And he's just kind of eyeing you. He's not saying anything, but he's just giving you an eye.
This guy's weird.
Yeah. Definitely the vibe you're getting from the bartender that he like thinks you're super weird.
Yeah, and I'm just looking around, trying to play it nonchalant, and that's pretty much it, really. Okay. I'm just taking note that Marissa's there, that's all.
Okay. So you're doing that. Minoscus is berating the bar. This is like after the bartender gets berated by the Minotaur. He like looks over at you and sees this, and he's just very confused about his shift. All right, I was writing that note down. And
the shift sucks.
As you guys are all surveying the inside and kind of doing what you're doing on the inside, Atoq and Mr. Molly are on the outside. Atoq, you had a 16 on your perception check, right? Mm-hmm. You're out here. You notice kind of walking up towards the Blue Candle and seemingly about to go inside is the human man that you saw at the casino that was the undercover cop. And he seems to be with Graham, the elephant man, the Loxodon from the Grand League. And he's kind of like talking to him on the outside of it. And at the end of the conversation, he gives him one of these, like, and then they both go inside.
Does Graham notice me?
Graham does not notice you.
Oh, I'm not hiding. Weird.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything?
Who was the cop? Who was he with? I'm sorry, a cop of what?
He was the with the Caius regime.
And I don't know their affiliations. Okay. Shit.
He worked for the Caius. You know that.
Yeah, the league works for the Kai's regime. Okay.
Yeah.
Go get that pen, fella.
I'm using my foot. All right.
He's
Gross.
slinking lower.
I follow.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna follow in. I'm gonna say to Molly, just be like, find the interlopers, and I'm gonna follow in.
He gives you a confident nod as he still waits outside and kind of skulks around. You follow Graham and the undercover cop you know from the original episode, the first casino episode, into the Blue Candle, and I think that's where we're going to call it for this week.
This fucking cop, man.
He's
alive.
always wandering around.
Yeah, this dude's
Yeah,
everywhere.
he was at the Platinum Disc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He's fucking everywhere.
That those fucking old people are gonna survive.
He's
Yeah.
trying to get
We're
stabbed.
gonna blow up another establishment.
Bro,
With him in
I'm
it.
sure this kitchen's got canola, bro.
Wouldn't doubt it.
How much canola oil? To...
It's gonna take at least 5 minutes though, for sure. Every time. You gotta say every time.
Chat.
So you never forget, okay? It's 5 minutes for it to catch fire. But you can't just throw a match in it. You have to just, light the stove
We
really
blew up
high.
a building, all right? Like, it happened.
Sustained flame.
Graham didn't notice me. That's cool.
At this point, I'd rather just boil oil for 5 minutes, or like cooking oil, and then throw it at somebody instead.
Yeah.
Yes, it'd be very effective.
That's the what's that? Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Sure.
That was coffee.
Oh, man.
Close
Alrighty.
enough.
Well, successful episode 12. Thanks everybody for coming through and saying what's good. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys next week. Same time, same plan as usual. Back on Tuesday. We pushed it back a day this week. So plan is for next Tuesday. Y'all have a good one. We'll catch you guys around next week. Thanks everybody for coming through and hanging out. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.
Chop cheese!
Jeez.